what the deal? We are
Okay,
back
you guys
once
are back.
again. We are back once again. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. We are here. We are back once again. We know you missed us. We missed y'all too. Best to believe. And as you can see, we have a special guest. And just for y'all who don't know, UTR will be in the building for Naughty Inc.'s battle, Big Girl Battle, excuse me, on June the 11th. So y'all make sure y'all there. It is going to be an epic movie. It's going to be the place you need to be. Because why? Naughty Inc. is there. And also why? Talk Your Shit is going to be in the building. And we going to be talking shit. So therefore, you guys need to be in the building June the 11th. If you don't know, now you know. Like I say, hit us up. We'll hit you with information. And also, we are also doing a raffle, so keep your eyes out for that. We already got people who are entered into the draw, so therefore, we're gonna keep drawing. We're gonna keep picking you guys' names. We're gonna keep having y'all just come in and just to where you can win them tickets. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be a movie that night.
And
First,
all the tables are actually sold out for that event. They only have a
yeah,
few
that's what
tickets
we
left.
heard. So yeah, sold out as far as tables go, but you can still get tickets. So best and believe you can still be in the building. So
And get your tickets early because if not, you're gonna be paying $30 at the door. Pre-sale
Right.
right now is 10.
$30, and like I say, some of us ain't got $30 just to pay right now. So, but first and foremost, let's get to it. You already know the beautiful panel that I have, and so we're gonna introduce our star guest, Miss Milk Marie. Say hey to the people one time.
Hey, you guys, how are you?
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, you're gonna learn today who Milk Marie is. That's what we about to find out. So,
Right.
first question to you, Miss Milk Marie. Tell us about yourself. Tell us a little who Milk Marie is.
So Milk Marie is well, I come from California. And I come from a mixed background, mainly Latino. And I will say that in my personal life, um, I'm in the kitchen. Like that is my thing. But anyone and everybody who knows me, knows that like especially when we go out, music and ass shaking, that's my shit, you know? And I love that I'm a big girl, you know, because everywhere that I go, don't get me wrong, like everybody appreciates the cookie cutter look of the Coca-Cola bottle, this, that, and the third. But especially for me, when I see another big girl walk into a room
Not
and
all.
she just ready to shut shit down and don't care, yeah, I live for that. So sometimes I live being that person, you know? And I feel like that helps me translate that as Milk Marie. You know, I feel like everybody, to a degree, we all have like two sides to ourselves, an alter ego almost. And I feel like Milk Marie is definitely the person that I get to be when I'm not in the kitchen on the clock or with the family, you know, like that's the person y'all get to turn up with, have a good time with, you know, slap a little booty with, you know, cuz who don't like booty? Let's just be honest. Who don't like booty? Who don't like titties? And so I feel like with Milk Marie, I'm also fairly young, you guys, but with Milk Marie, I think um, dancing's fun. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get to see a lot, especially like I said earlier, a lot of people live for the big girls. So
Okay.
I feel like Milk Marie really makes a statement for the big girls.
Okay, swag. Well, you didn't answer like five questions in one statement. So to we gonna go to another question,
Hmm.
and we gonna ask you this: What got you dancing? What got you dancing?
Well, okay, so I lost my job in November of last year,
Oh, what a
and
bad
I was working in somebody else's kitchen, and I told myself, you know what, this shit ain't working out, and it kind of became like a last resort. But I feel like what a lot of people fail to realize is, especially with TikTok, is I feel like TikTok glamorizes a lot of things when it comes to, especially that life. Being an entertainer, a dancer, working in the adult industry in general. And it's work, like no matter what. So they say if you want to find something and you go and look for it, you're going to find it. So I just started looking and I started networking and I started reaching out to people and making connections. And when that happened, people want to see, they're not going to just invest in somebody who's not willing to put in the work. So I made those networking connections and then they wanted to see the work. So I put in the work with promoting, with being consistent on pushing events. And then I met this dancer out in LA. Her name is Tay Tay and I kind of linked up, and she had me come to a show out in downtown LA. And once I feel like I showed up and I let her know that I was serious, she started putting me on to people she knew and events that they had going. And those people started seeing my work ethic with that. And so more and more doors started opening. So that's how I ended up getting into the dancing scene myself.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Before I ask you another question, Professor, I see we have a lot of people in the comments. Can we please get to them?
Yes, sir. So let me scroll back up right quick. Stacy's in the building. She said, "Hey, everyone."
Stacy, hey, sweetheart. How
Dang
you
is in the
doing?
building. She said, "Hey, hey."
Hey,
Hello.
Dana. Hey.
Stacy also said, "I ain't got no job, man."
Well,
I'm not playing with her tonight. Z's in the building. What up, Z?
Hey,
She
Z.
said, "What up, UTR?" Of course, Heather. She said, "Please like, comment, and share."
Heather.
Omega is in the building. What up, Omega?
Omega, you called us
Omega
once
says, "What up?"
again.
So that's what we have right now, you
That's
guys.
what we got right now. All right. So let's get back to Miss Milk Marie and find some more out about her. Okay. So check this out. How did you come up with your stage name?
So I used to be called Baby D or Thick Baby for a long time because my real name is Danielle. So
Okay.
a lot of people used to just call me Baby D or Thick Baby because I've always been thicker than a Snicker. I like to say two Snickers, but we'll go with one.
Just say thicker
And
than a bowl of cold grits. That's all you gotta say.
girl, I'm
Oh
thicker than
Or
my.
cold
frozen, or
peanut butter.
frozen, or frozen peanut butter for that matter. But go ahead.
You ever try to scoop out cold peanut butter? That it ain't
Nope.
moving.
Frozen peanut butter.
Yeah, some cinder blocks. Let's go. But come on, continue.
But I was sitting there and I kept trying to think of like something sexy, you know what I'm saying, and not something you hear. I wasn't trying to pull up with no candy or no peppermint or no bullshit like. And I'm not knocking nobody who that's their stage name. And
Hey,
a way of not giving out my real name, I would just give out Marie. And of course, even though I'm mixed, clearly I'm white. So I was just sitting there and I was thinking and I was like, Milk Marie. And it just honestly it stuck from
okay,
there. And then of course, like I knew the song too.
okay,
So I mean, like for me, it kind of like the dots connected, and that's where Milk Marie was born.
okay. Because of her fairly pale skin and she's thicker than a Snicker, she became Milk Marie instead of Baby D.
Mm.
No,
Yeah, I
okay.
mean, and not to toot my own horn, but
All right,
I
all
do know
right.
how to milk a good a good thing. You know what I'm
Yeah, wait.
saying?
Hey, whoa.
They gotta come to the battle for that. They gotta come to the battle for that.
You gotta come
Oh
to the
no, oh
battle
no, you will see
to
me at the
know
battle
what
for sure.
the milk means. You gotta know what she can milk at the battle. So get your tickets. That is it's not a game out here. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a bunch of nastiness going around.
Yes,
I'm
for
gonna be
sure.
there. So,
And
so
there's over 20 BBWs dancing of
yeah,
all shapes and sizes. Like Because I feel like, again, going back to the cookie cutter thing, everybody like has this idea of what a big girl should look like. No, everybody is shaped differently. Some big girls are more bottom heavy, some are more top heavy. I just so happen to be like a double stuffed Oreo. I'm more middle heavy. Okay. It's all caked up in the middle.
Okay, okay, okay.
That's an
Next
intriguing visual.
question. Next question.
It's the truth. So
Yeah, she got more white in the middle. Okay. Anyway, do you have any like rituals before you go out for a show? Do you pray? Do you do cartwheels?
um
What do you do
of
before
course
you go?
I do pray, but I'm more
You,
so I listen to my mix over
okay.
and over the whole day before and the day of. I just kind of like redo everything in my head. And even though I'll practice the routine and everything, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, a lot of times I just do shit on the spot. And that's because I feel like when you're feeling the crowd out or wherever the event is, sometimes it doesn't go or play out the way that you think it's going to play out in your head. So sometimes you have to adapt and overcome in a situation and just kind of like make shit happen how it happens. But my thing is I have to feel my mix. Whatever music that I'm playing, when I go out there, I have to know my mix. So no matter what happens, I have an idea. You know what I'm saying? Because even if I'm just gonna do shit on the fly like that, you have to be able to feel the music that you're dancing to. Because people see that and they feel that in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Everything is chemistry. So that's my thing, but I'm not gonna lie, you guys. The day of, I'm a hot ass mess because it's nerve wracking. It is very nerve wracking. You
How you think
have
we are before the show?
hundreds of people in the crowd.
Okay, 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 okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So let me ask you this: do you have a regular 9 to 5 job?
Yes, I'm actually a cook.
Mm.
And I have even better news since the last time I spoke to you guys. I'm actually going to be moving to Las Vegas. I
Ooh.
accepted an
Okay.
executive sous chef position with
Hold
the
on, hold on,
restaurant
hold on,
that I
hold on,
work
hold on,
with.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Come on.
Hmm.
Let's give her a round of applause for being able to
Thank,
get a new job.
Yes.
thank
To
you
be
guys.
able to up her shit. She's talking that shit to them people, and they say we gonna take you
Just
up
know
on
we'll be in Vegas in a couple of months, more than likely.
it.
Well, the best part is because I'm in California. California is only 4 hours away. So, what's nice is you can, especially where Nevada is, in that part of Nevada, you can kind of bounce back and forth. But because I am going out there, besides the Big Girl Battle in June, I do have another going away performance in downtown LA as well.
Okay.
And I'll be linking up with Seven out in Vegas because when I first danced at Seven's Big Girl Battle in Vegas, she had told me that I had the best opening she's had so far at a Big Girl Battle. And she was like, and because of that, she's like, I'm taking you everywhere with me.
Really,
So
really,
Yes.
really.
in between my 9 to 5, even with, everything increasing, I'm gonna still dance, when I can because it's what I love to do. And that's more bread in my pocket, no matter what.
Really? Excuse me, I'm still on the best opening part. So, really, you got the best
Hmm.
opening, huh? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, people, you heard it here first.
It was a big glass of vanilla milkshake, baby.
I didn't want. Hey,
Hey, you about to have a
don't
glass
give
of
away jewels.
horchata
We're
at
not
this
giving away
next
jewels
one.
right now. We're not giving away jewels. Well, but people gotta get their tickets and come see it
Oh, for
June
sure.
11th.
No sneak peeks.
So
You're gonna have to be there to see it.
you will have to be there to see it. So we're not gonna give away your jewels. I'm just now. I'm really gonna be there because I got to see the best opening that the promoter
Oh,
has
I
ever
ain't gonna be
did.
the best opening, but you for sure will remember Milk Marie.
Oh, so shit! Excuse, pardon the fuck out of me. I am so sorry.
And she said that with so much conviction.
Yes,
Love
she
it.
she
Right.
made sure that I was gonna know
Well, I
that.
mean, I'm coming from
Woo-wee.
my own
So,
testimony. I'm just saying.
Okay, so
I heard
like I
that.
said, we gonna keep it pushing to the next question,
Okay.
and is basically is this: we live in a world where everything is recorded and put on social media. Are you ever scared? Ever scared that someone would record you and put you on social media, and someone from your 9 to 5 would see it?
At first, I will say that I was only because when I started with my job, I didn't know how long or how committed I was going to be with that company. And regardless of my own views, unfortunately, I feel like in the white collar world, you do have to obtain a certain image. Now, honestly, now I don't care because my job knows. Everybody at my job knows and they rock with me and that's because I don't let the two interfere. You know, um as long as I make sure I'm not fucking up my own bag, it doesn't really matter. And to be honest, with family or whoever, if they see it, to be honest, the people who really matter and their opinion like holds weight in my heart, they know and they don't care at what I'm doing. As long as I'm safe and I'm cool and I'm Gucci, then they're cool with it. But in all reality, it's my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's me. It's a part of who I am. And I feel like either you take it or you leave it. Because like I was saying earlier, when I'm in the kitchen and I get to do that, that's a completely different side of me than the person that hits that stage. And I like that I get to fulfill both parts of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because as a woman, there is no better feeling than when you go out there, even though it's nerve wracking, and it feel everybody wants you. You know what I'm saying? When you look like that banana split and ain't nobody had an ice cream in a year, that does something for you. Like it makes you feel some kind of way. And at the
Okay.
end of the day, I feel like all of us can
She
relate
got
to the
better
fact
metaphors
that
than you right now, Jay.
Ooh, you took the words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth. You here. We
She's good.
here.
She's good. We might have a new host. We might have a new
the
host. We
gift
might
of
have a new
gab.
host. I don't know. Not gonna happen. I'm just talking shit. But
Mm. But no, but
but
real shit, I feel
but
like
I
at
hear
the end
you.
of the
I hear
day,
you.
you guys, when we're really going through some shit and we got to pull ourselves out of something and we got to do it for ourselves, those opinions at that point in time, they don't matter. So now that I'm doing good and certain things might be, revealed or put out there, okay, it's just a part of my story of what made me and who made me. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was there when I was trying to figure it out. Nobody was gonna sit there and take the time to give a fuck when shit wasn't working out for me. So why should I sit here and put any kind of importance on what anybody gotta say now that I'm no longer stressing about my finances and I'm living my life. I'm happy. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it is what it is. At the end of the day, no matter what, anything that happens in the dark comes to light. I feel like all
Okay.
social media does sometimes is help speed up that process. So I really ain't got no hide.
Okay. She says she out here living her best life, ain't going back and forth with you bitches or niggas for that matter. So before we ask another question and before we get
Mhm.
into the show, Professor, do we have any comments?
Oh, we got a couple. Dana said, I've been a baby D as well, LOL. Okay, now. And then Christopher said, laugh my ass off.
Welcome
And
back,
Nana,
Christopher. We see you in a
What
minute.
up, Chris? What up, Chris?
right.
What up?
And Nana gave a round of applause.
What up, Nana?
She was
Welcome
congratulating
back.
us. Hey,
Welcome
Nana.
back. Welcome back.
All right. So basically, the next question, Miss Milk Marie, is what gave you confidence for you to have to go and put on a dance in front of people?
Um, I made myself vulnerable a couple years ago. I tried to do this whole like weight loss thing.
Try to
And
do.
I feel like as a big not even just as a big girl, but as a girl, we know our angles when we take pictures. Cause I for sure hate when
Men
somebody has
too.
to take my
Men too.
picture and they don't
Men
got the
too.
right angle. But I just put it all out there. I put my body out there, and I made myself vulnerable. And I just said, "What's the worst that can happen?" Everybody tell me the same things that I would tell myself in a negative manner.
Mm.
That way it don't look good. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, well, all these things that if somebody else might say, I already feel them. Um, but I had to learn to love myself. Honestly, I got out of a relationship, and that forced me to learn to love myself. You have to learn to be comfortable to be alone. And instead of looking for anyone and everyone to try to save you or pull you out of some shit, you gotta really look at that self accountability mirror. And for me, it's not even necessarily just about me having the confidence. It's me knowing that despite the things that I may not like, I'm gonna be honest, honey. I've had game since day one. Okay, I walk out to the grocery store in some sweats, and I'm walking away with somebody's attention. So I knew if I were able to love myself and capitalize on that, why not? And this is not to shade nobody, but I've seen other girls do it that I may not find physically attractive or beautiful or whatever, and they out here doing their damn thing. So in a sense, I had to do the same thing for me. Not everybody's gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
For sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, so next question, and this is your last question.
Okay,
Let's ask something
it better be
spicy.
good.
Well, we this is what we do at the end of the day. So has dancing the way you dance and all that impacted your love life?
Hmm.
um. Okay.
Uh-oh,
I'll
got her
say
stumped a
this.
little bit. I guess it was a good question.
Well, I don't. I personally don't have a love life. I mean, we all got a sneaky link here to woo 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 now and then.
Woo
Who's
woo
we
woo.
all?
The
But
fuck that? Wait. What does woo 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 mean?
Hey, who's we all? Please
And who?
speak.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
who
She
I
is
singing
still,
a song.
we
She
still, we
wanna
still gotta
woo
get it
woo
in. We still
woo.
gotta do something for ourselves. But for me, when it comes to my
you got
love
toys for
life,
that?
okay, I put it this way.
You got toys for it though.
Um, I don't got a man. I don't want a man. I'm
Mm.
not looking for a man. And that's because for me, when it comes to a relationship or a love life, that is different than being a sexual fantasy. And when you dance and you're an entertainer, you are selling a sexual fantasy at the end of the day. And that's what it is. Every show you go to, somebody's sucking and fucking on a show. It is what it is. And I think for me, when it comes to a relationship, that's something serious. You got to talk about how you trying to build with somebody. How do you pay bills with somebody? How do you live with somebody?
Wait.
I don't think I based on
You
a
trying to go
relationship.
back to the sucking and fucking part?
I never
Yeah,
based
yeah,
on a
yeah, yeah,
relationship.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The second and
Okay.
fucking show. Now the thing is this: not on every show, and I want to know what shows you talking about.
I mean, okay. So all the shows I've been to, like in downtown LA, and I think even the one in Vegas,
Oh,
Toys, Co-
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
we ain't going to the right shows. That's all she
Oh,
said.
okay. So,
Just haven't been to the right show.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, and
Ain't
I'm just
nobody
saying
sucking
the
and fucking on this show.
BBW
I don't
shows
know
I be
what the
going
fuck
to,
you
we be
talking.
showing
I don't know
out.
what you. I'm gonna say I don't know what you heard. Kevin and them didn't nothing. Never mind. So anyway, continue, please.
But yeah, so the shows, I'll say this: the shows are about a sexual fantasy, and I feel like when it comes to a love life, you're really talking about establishing something real with somebody, and nobody nowadays takes the time to do that. It's all about trying to fill this empty void of having a companion there instead of actually taking the time to realize, are you really willing to deal with the good, the bad, and the ugly with somebody? And nobody wants to do that. And until I'm in a space and a place to where I feel like I can bring something to the table to be able to have that discussion with somebody, then I'll cross that line there. But for me, I'm investing my time in myself. I want to all that pressure we're so willing to give and put into other people. I want to put here. and make myself okay, because I never want to put myself in a position again where I'm looking for somebody else to either fulfill something for me, or to save me, or do any of that. It's about meeting somebody and becoming a team. And so to me, I feel like that is completely different. But even when you're dealing with being an entertainer,
You a little too damn confident.
trust me, I have a lot of men in my DMs, but a lot of people, they just want, it's all about a sexual thing. It's all about getting some for free. It's all about taking advantage of somebody. So I feel like, does it impact my love life? No. But I can see how for some women it does, because the attention that you get does increase by a lot. And depending on what your intentions are getting into something with somebody, is going to depend on if you entertain them or not.
Okay.
You back on the
All
relationship.
right, y'all. That's Miss Milk Marie. She will be attending the battle, and
The big girl battle.
she will be attending the big girl
She's
battle on June
participating.
11. Like
She's
I
not
said,
attending.
She's participating.
Right.
she's participating. She's gonna be doing a lot. So, and she's gonna be milking shit. So therefore,
Don't miss out.
do not miss out, please.
I think Gerald trying to be milked.
No, I'm not trying to be milked. No,
Oh,
You're gonna get that man in trouble. You're gonna get that man in trouble, Milk. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna get me in trouble. So I don't do that. I don't do that. Now, like I was
Hey,
saying,
hey, you know my other name is
Here's
Heavy
the steps
Cream.
coming down.
hey, leave me out of it. I just said
You don't want her walking up on you
I
at
am
the
a man.
battle.
I am a married man. I cannot do none of that. I can't be milked for nothing. You know what I'm saying? My wife do all the milking around here. So, like I said,
You better be careful. You play with fire.
shit. I mean,
You gonna
burn
fuck
me.
around and
But I'm
come
just
across the
saying. But
wrong
like I
one
said,
or the right one.
but like I said, you.
She
You
gonna
don't
be
know my wife like
you better be
that.
careful.
Like I said, I'm not trying to
Comments
be built at all. I'm just saying what you said you was gonna do at the battle. And furthermore, before we go
Look,
into
hey,
the actual show,
hey,
people,
you
can
ain't gotta
please-
explain yourself now, okay?
No, I
We
ain't
all
gotta
heard
explain
how you
nothing.
said it and how many
I ain't
times
gotta
you said
explain
it.
nothing. I ain't gotta say nothing. Like I said,
I love you,
my
Z.
wife know what's up with me.
I like
so,
you, Milk. I like
First
you.
and foremost, like I said, Miss Milk Marie, June 11th at the Big Girl Battle. She will be milking shit. She ain't milking me, so let's just keep it a buck. And quite frankly, before we push on to the real show, can you please shoot people your social media so they know where to find you? They know.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to leave
You
it
can
in
possibly
the
get some
comment
DMs for a
section?
man or a sneak
You can
link
put
or
it in the
whatever.
comment section, definitely, and just say it out too.
Yeah, you can put it in the
Okay.
comment section as well, but just say it loud just for people.
Okay,
to,
so I got Snapchat, I've got Instagram, and I've got a Twitter.
You ain't got no LinkedIn.
Oh,
Huh?
wait.
You ain't got
Hold on,
no
what was that other one? You try to sneak in there and be slick with?
No, I don't have a business, so I don't need LinkedIn.
You
Oh no, I don't have
over this
LinkedIn
part,
though.
Gerald?
No LinkedIn.
But my Instagram
Yeah.
is
that's your
_ MilkMarie22 _ Gerald.
No, that's Aaron who want to be milked, not me. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm not a
I'm
cow.
trying to remember.
Yeah,
You keep
you are.
I'm
the
not a
more you
cow.
keep trying to
White
explain
shit
yourself,
in
the
the
more
sky,
crazy you
Aaron.
look and
You
sound.
writing your
I'm just
names
saying.
out. I'm just.
It was
I'm just
underscore number underscore
Yeah, you
number.
got people
name,
sky right,
underscore.
got people air writing and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't act like you ain't wrote it down, me. Stop it, please. No, you got
He
your
didn't write it down. He
you got your anal beads on
photographic
tonight.
memory.
Yeah.
Okay, just in case, it's _ MilkMarie22 _
Uh-huh.
You got that, Meech?
Meech, you wrote that down?
Oh yeah,
Alright,
he
you
wrote
got-
that down.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
nigga, hey, wait. Nigga, I know you hear me through them big ass headphones, so I know you heard what I said. So therefore, yeah, did you write it down?
And then
I got-
the
photographic
Snapchat is
memory.
I got good
MilkMarie94.
memory, damn it.
You know what? He guys should refer back to the show afterwards anyway. This is recorded. This is going on our page. This is going on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, y'all. We are the
Yes,
Proud
we are
Family.
official.
We are finally
That's
there.
also,
Yes.
we have YouTube now. We have YouTube now, so
That's right.
we are on YouTube, people. So yeah, let that be known, and let's give another round of applause for Talk Your Shit because we have finally did it. We told you people we were gonna do it, and we finally did it.
I thought
Let's
that was from
get
Milk
it.
Marie.
We like I said, nothing but big things for Talk Your Shit and Milk Marie coming in the near future. So that's how
Yes.
we gonna do it. But before we get into the real show, because we done got to know Miss Milk Marie and her milkingness and her and her social media. Can we go to the comments, please, Professor?
We only got a couple, and it's from Christopher. He says, "What's good, panel?" He said, "Class
Hi.
is back," and then he agreed with Milk Marie and said she absolutely right, talking about the last question.
The relationship.
All right. Let's get into these music questions, people. Let's get into it because I'm interested to see what you folks is talking about. Here we go. Now, we gonna go like this. Who is a new artist that is currently playing in your rotation? And we gonna start off with a fellow brethren of mine, and he looking too smooth with the jacket on, even though it's motherfucking 70 degrees. It's 70 degrees heat outside. And then he went off camera and he's coming back. Aaron, who is a new artist in your lineup right now?
All right. Well, just let's drop the disclaimer that we did new artists from years 2017 to 2022. So everybody out there, comments, please drop your brand new artists or your artists is in the range of 2017 to 2022. Therefore, if I say a name that's a little
don't talk about that's right, people. Don't talk about Marvin Gaye. Don't talk about the Temptations. Don't talk about R. Kelly. I'm just saying, don't talk about.
Don't speak on Kendrick new album. We're not there yet.
On Kendrick's new album, even though it's hot. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're talking about new artists from 2017 till now. Now, like I said, you may have a breaking point. We may be able to let some shit slide just because, for the simple fact, people don't know when people's first albums were. But that's what we're gonna try to keep it in. And like I said, from 2017 to right now. So we're gonna start off like that.
Are we doing one artist? Are we naming a handful of them?
Name one.
You can name one or two to three.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow. I'm not really feeling the second album, but I thought Jack Harlow's first album was pretty dope.
Okay.
Blast and Bino are some of my favorite right now. I will also say Young Blue, Corday, just to name a few. But I'll let some of y'all get some in. So
okay. Y'all heard it there, folks. New folks, y'all gotta go check out because the panel say so. You dig? So therefore, that's what we're gonna do. But it looks like Miss Milk Marie wants to get her shit off and talk her shit. So if you could please let us know an artist that's in your rotation right now. 2017 to 2022 now.
Division's in there. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Eric Bellinger girl. I'm an R&B person, so anybody who is singing I like Jacquez, but I liked him before he got super, super big. And I say that because some of his albums that a lot of people don't listen to are his mixtapes are bomb. And I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on, Milk. We just want to know the artist. You ain't got to give us the information right now.
You're right, my bad.
But I will say this. There are a couple of songs by him that I will listen to.
Yes, that's a fact. I'm not going to say he completely trash, but...
Is he French?
Some of his stuff does not, though.
Is it Jacquees or Jacquez? I'm confused.
Jacquees.
Everybody says his name.
No, it is Jacquees, Miss Milk Marie. It is Jacquees. He even said it on the interview.
Whatever it is, he still ain't French. Moving on.
Moving on to the next person. Let's go. Now we're going to go to another brethren of mine, the asshole of the group. Meech, what the deal? What's a new artist, man? Let's hear it.
Well, I only have two, in mind.
You ain't Birdman. Stop rubbing your hands. What's wrong with you?
100.
Your hands itch?
Anyways, I mean, I have been heavy on Young Blue, before he came like big time.
Answering questions too early. Let's go. Next
And
artist.
also, I've been more hip to Polo G.
Okay. We gonna go to another woman in the bunch, Miss Heather B. If you can please let us know who's a new artist that you tapping into heavy right now.
One of the artists that I'm tapping to heavy right now, she goes by the name of Zaya Bell.
Okay.
She has really good R&B music, and also Rennie.
Who?
Rennie, R-I-N-I.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Yes, he definitely has. If you're looking for good R&B, that's a good stop.
Okay. Rainy and whoever you said first. Okay. that's
Zaya Bell.
Okay, but something Bell. I didn't hear you. But anyway, we gonna go to me, moi. Hey, people out there in Facebook and YouTube land. Don't cut us off. Don't cut me off for saying that. I'm gonna go with Jake and Papa right now. Jake and Papa, they're called a little R&B dynamic duo. And we gonna go with Geneva. Geneva got some hot shit right now, and she's dope. She's mad dope. So those are my artists at this particular point, and we gonna go to last but certainly not least, the Professor. Give it to us.
So there's a young girl. She's straight out of Canada, 16, Luna L. Check her out. Okay. She's dope as hell.
She's dope.
And of course, my boy, Teddy Swims. If y'all don't know who he is, Teddy Swims.
Mm-hmm. Teddy Swims. Okay.
And Luna L. Check her out. She's 16, but if you hear her voice is amazing. She don't sound her age.
Okay. She got a lot of soul in her. Got a lot of soul in her throat. Interesting. So we gonna keep it pushing, but first, before we keep it pushing, do we have any comments, Miss Professor?
We got Christopher, and he said Slap Corleone.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
One of the artists he's saying he's listening to.
Okay. But like I said, people, don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment, because we feed off y'all energy. We feed off what y'all talking about. So if you can please comment and keep it going. We, like I said, we gonna keep it good with this music right now. So next question is, what is a new song that is currently playing in your rotation? A new song that is playing in your rotation. And we gonna go with me. And honestly, at this particular moment, Jake and Papa Patient. That is my shit. It's a vibe, and it goes for me. It goes for me. It really, really do go. So, like I said, if you ain't heard it, check it out. Dope song at the end of the day. Now we about to go to a fellow woman of the panel. We gonna go with the Professor. New song in your rotation.
It's called Just Friends by Luna as well.
Okay.
And there's another one called 911 by Teddy Swims.
Okay. So the artist she's currently trying to put y'all up on game is currently in her rotation. Hey, like I say, she really trying to get y'all to listen to that shit. So stop playing and listen. Because like I say, some of these new artists ain't getting the shit they deserve at the end of the day. And we want to hear what y'all got to say, man. There's probably some artists that, that's dope that y'all probably need to put us up on. Because we don't hear every single thing. So let's get it. Going on to the next person. So many beautiful faces on there. Aaron.
My face wasn't on here, motherfucker. Oh, sorry.
Motherfucker. You really want to start with me right now in the middle of the show?
Why not? Don't we do this we do this every other show, don't we?
Yeah.
You say you had a beautiful face.
Yeah, I didn't call you ugly. Mm-hmm.
Or used car salesman either, so I appreciate you.
Oh yeah. No.
Still haven't forgot, my boy. But
yeah. I know you haven't forgotten. Now you look like a used drug. Nothing. Forget it. Go ahead.
So use drugs.
Yeah, you know, it looked like you take the
Wow.
heroin out of the people and put it back in the nothing. Go ahead. New song,
One of your
please.
Aaron's answers.
I really didn't come up with nothing like brand spanking new because I didn't want to lose people on them. So I just gonna name some popular hits that
That's
y'all
the
might have
point.
already heard.
That's the point. But go ahead.
Calm down, Osama bin Laden. Let me say my answer. I thought it was my turn.
Okay.
Right. I know you got A-Rap Buddy tonight, but relax.
Hey, look, you just mad because my beard cold is now. So shut up.
Hey, you know I cut my shit. We were doing the show. Don't
I
worry about it.
don't give a fuck.
Pain, so I got no beard though. If you watching Pain, what's up? I'm gonna go with Young Blue, Beautiful Lies. That's one of my favorite tracks.
Okay.
Him and Kehlani killed that one. SZA, I Hate You. I know that's never mind. But we know. I know.
I love you, man. You know that. Come on now, stop playing. Anyway, before we go, I love you as a brother. Don't.
I'm about to say, I'm not trying to be milked by you, bro. Or milk.
Shout at Miss Marie. Hey, go ahead. Anyway, before we go any further, comments, please, Miss Professor.
Pretty much. Christopher said "Die Hard" by Kendrick, and Omega said Post Malone, "Cooped Up" on repeat, and Earth Gang Power.
Earth Gang.
Okay. So, going on to the next person, Miss Heather B. If you could please let us know what's in the rotation right now.
Two of the songs that I keep playing on, two of the songs that are in my playlist right now. One is Yams by Devin Morrison and Masego. That's my shit. That's my making money song.
That's your TikTok song.
Shut up. And also an artist, it's actually a K-pop artist by the name of Miso. She has a song called "Let It Go." It's a nice little R&B vibe.
Put that song.
Playing that a lot.
Okay. Meech.
Don't make that look, Gerald.
What is currently in your rotation as far as music?
And you see, I always get picked on doing these segments.
It ain't your song. Beat it. Nothing. Forget it. Go ahead.
Anyways, but I only have one that's heavy in like rotation and repeat. As "Bad Situations" by Moray. It's very deep and
for sure.
Okay. So, last but not least, Miss Milk Marie, what is in your rotation?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm fucking with Willow Smith with "Wait a Minute." That is my shit.
Yes.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I fell in love with that song on Mushrooms, and I feel like it made me love that song even more because I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie. Labyrinth. They're not really talked about a whole lot, but I actually
wait.
to their songs.
Wait. Going too far. Not just yet.
I said the song.
I know the song, but you started explaining. You ain't got to explain just yet. We go get to your art.
So Labyrinth still don't know my name and Willow Smith. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Dope selection.
Dope selection. Before we go to the next question, Professor, do we have any comments?
No.
Okay, people, stop being shy. And we know y'all listening to that new shit. We know y'all listening to that underrated shit. So please, let us know what you listening to. What you about to say, Double A? Because it looked like you want to say something.
Well, I'm just going to tell him, like, you're not going to be milked by Milk Marie if you give the wrong answer. So just go ahead and buy your ticket to the battle, and let's get it cracking. We got one. We got a comment.
We got one. Dijon, Childish Gambino, Willow Smith, and Jaden Smith. Drago, we only doing 2017 to 2022. Just FYI.
Yeah, just to let you know. So, like I said, brother, just come up. You know, we know you got some stuff that's unheard of and foreseen for that matter. So you come up, that's what basically what we're doing. 17 to now. So come on, let's hear that new shit. Let's hear that new shit that you listening to, man. Let's hear it. All right, we're gonna
Draco,
go to
I know you got some good shit.
Facts. So let's go to the next question. Name an album you had reservations about, but you glad you listened to. Name a album, that you had reservations about. For those who don't know what that means that you kind of was iffy about it. You know what I mean? You really didn't think it was gonna be great, but then you heard it and you was like, okay, this the shit. So,
not the nigga with the 1.69 telling people what reservations mean.
Yeah, like I said, what happened was that I went to night school and then I kind of bumped that up to a 1.70.
Artists that came out from 2017 to 2022, not just the music, the actual artists.
The actual
so they've been out before 2017, even though they made a song in 2017. No.
Or an album.
Sorry, I'm responding to Draco. He said, "Wait, you said music that's from 2017 till now. Artists who came out from 2017 to now, so we can clarify."
Okay, cool. Okay, so she answered the comments. So let's get to the people. Meech. No, I actually gotta ask a woman first. Heather B. An album you had reservations about, but turned out to be good in the end of the day.
It wasn't really an album; it was more of an EP. It's by the artist by the name of Alex Malley. She has a few tracks out, and I wasn't really sure how her new EP was gonna sound. But then I listened to it, and I'm like, oh, she got some bangers on this. Like, okay. But we all know what happens with the EPs with the artists. Usually those are fire, and then the album be, but the EP
trash.
was fire.
And it be trash.
It be trash. All right. So like the creator just said, listen to, what was the name of it again?
Listen to Alex. So it's an EP by the name. Sorry. The artist name is Alex Malley.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to find. She has great hair, so you'll know her when she's here.
Okay. So let's go to the person I was gonna ask beforehand. Meech. What is an album that you had reservations about, but you glad you heard it at the end of the day?
Well, there's this album by Tone Stith, and it's called Good Company. So, I mean, I listened to a little bit of his first one, but I was like, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to like create a same magic in the second one, but he actually did. Like, it's a solid 7-track album. So,
7 tracks.
All right.
Hey, other people be on that kind of too.
We're not gonna get into that. We all know, like, we all wish that CDs was that albums were still 16, 17 songs. We still wish that, but it's not happening. So
it really ain't.
Got a couple out there, that just gotta be good enough to listen to.
Sure do.
I ain't heard them, but okay. Anyway, before we go any further, can we go to the comments, please?
Okay, we got Z. She said, "WizKid featuring LMI, Piece of Me." It's actually a good song. Omega said, "I had my reservation about Lil Nas X album, Ontario, but I was pleasantly surprised. Like, all right, little pregnant boy, LOL." Drago said, "I was skeptical about G-Eazy's first album until I heard it, and now one of my favorite artists." I would definitely agree with you on that, Drago. He is one of my artists that I play in my rotation.
Okay. Got the professor saying that she likes what y'all putting in the comments. So keep them coming, people, please. Next person. Hell, why not? The professor.
Y'all might hate me for this one, but I was real skeptical about Mulatto's Queen of the South. But when I heard it, I was like, okay, I fucks with it. Cause I kind of really don't care for her attitude,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna lie, the album hit kind of hard. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So you heard it there, folks. Queen of the South. It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger. And
But I can see your
Taylor,
skepticism when it comes down to, because I mean, especially with the rappers nowadays, the female rappers, they're all kind of just
let me
carbon
change
copy.
that. I mean, Big Lotto, because she can't call herself Mulatto no more.
Yeah, Big Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Okay. So Big Lotto instead of Mulatto.
Mhm.
All right. Listen to Queen of the South. It's a banger. It is a banger, people. And you heard it here first. So we're gonna go with me. And I'm gonna say Leon Bridges, Gold Digger Sounds. I had some reservations about it, but it's a dope motherfucking album at the end of the day. Like I say, every song may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea at the end of the day. So listen to it. Leon Bridges, Gold Diggers Sound. Gold Diggers Sound. So, Miss Milk Marie, what album have you that you had reservations about? You wasn't really feeling it at first, but it turned out to be a banger in your eyes.
Kalani, it was good until it wasn't.
Yeah, reservation with Kalani.
Yes, because there's a couple of those songs when I first heard them, and they were cool, but I wasn't like, they didn't grab my attention.
Okay.
And then I listened to the whole album front and back, and I have the whole album downloaded on my phone.
Okay.
I would say, like, comfortably, yeah, that whole album I fuck with.
Okay, so Kalani is in her playlist. She's listening to it.
For sure.
She's listening to it from front to back. All right, people. Before we go any further, do we have any comments, Professor?
No, not right now. That's pretty much everything.
Okay. So let's get to the next question. Name an album you was most hyped. No, excuse me. Name an album that was most hyped to listen to that didn't meet your expectations. Name an album that.
Did you forget a person?
Huh?
That's okay.
Did you forget a person?
Oh, did I? I'm so sorry.
Aaron.
It must have been you. So.
It's
it was
okay.
Aaron.
I mean, I was going to piggyback off of the question anyway and say Lotto's 777 album, which is our newest project, was pretty. It was really a surprise to me. I had reservations on Lotto. I didn't think that she's really worth the. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty good album.
Okay. So Lotto is 2 for what?
2 for 6.
2 for 6 in here. Okay.
1,
So
2,
2 for
3.
6 in the group. So Lotto must be doing big things in that booth. So y'all gotta get out there and listen to her music, because evidently it's fire. Evidently it is fucking fire. So let's move it on to the next question. What is an album that you heard that you thought was gonna be good but didn't meet your expectation? And I'm going first.
We know.
You know I am. And it was her in the back of my motherfucking mind.
I knew you was gonna say that.
That album fucking sucked. I don't care what y'all say. The shit was too depressing for me at the end of the day. I didn't like it. It wasn't that great. I just couldn't get with it. I was listening to that shit going to work one day, and I didn't even want to go to work no more after that shit. So it was just horrible. Beg your pardon?
Did you quit your job?
Almost, but I need to pay for this house. So therefore, yeah, I almost quit, but because I was just looking at my boss like, you know what, you just bad for me right now. You just bad. I don't like you right now. So we gonna go to a fellow woman. Oh, we got somebody with their hand up. We have a volunteer, Miss Heather B.
Yes. The album, not saying it was bad, it was just kind of.
No, it was bad. It was bad. Go ahead.
It was Anderson .Paak and the Free Nationals Ventura. Coming off of Oxnard and it being a fire ass album, I expected more from Ventura, especially it being like the ending of his City series, and it just didn't hit like Oxnard. I expected a little more. I don't know.
That's a fair statement.
Okay. She didn't like it. It's safe to say it. And
My turn.
yes, your turn.
I know I'm going to offend a lot of
So
people.
anyway, Meech. So good answer, Meech. Now,
sure.
like I was saying, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I got your back, eh? I got you, double A.
So Saddam Hussein, my answer is the last Pusha T album. People won't hate me when I say it, but the last Pusha T album I thought wasn't worth the hype whatsoever.
I ain't gonna hate you. I'm
I'm sorry.
Been out longer than 2017, but
Huh?
so he been out longer than 2017, but we'll take that.
Yeah,
From 2017 to 2022, right?
Mm-hmm.
New artist.
Whoa!
Okay.
So you heard it there, folks. He doesn't follow instructions, and he don't know what he's talking about. So,
Thanks, Gaddafi.
you're welcome. Long as the baby's outside, I'm blowing your house up next.
This whole video is
quote
going
me,
to get banned from YouTube. Just FYI.
Sorry,
Yep.
YouTube.
Yep.
I'm sorry, YouTube. So, before we go any further, do we have any comments, Miss Professor?
Drago said Drake Certified Lover Boy was whack.
Thank you.
He said
Y'all
I was
fans all looking
expecting
for
him
it.
to
Thank
try something new, but it was just the same old Drake.
He's successful.
They now Drake on that strike too.
You know what that means? But do you know what that means? That means if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
pretty much what it means.
Facts.
That part.
Still expecting more.
He
but
not trying to Kanye West, because if you think about it, Kanye had some hot albums and then he went and lost his mind and it was like, what the fuck? And now he kind of gaining it back and now you're like, okay, I can kind of listen to some shit now. So we're not doing that.
We're not gonna go down the Kanye lane.
Okay.
We're not going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Christopher said Drake album was boring, not bad, but just nothing new.
It's just that's Drake's lane. Like, why would he try something different?
I
Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, evidently it was
That's
broke.
what Lil Wayne said.
Evidently it's broken now because don't nobody care. But anyway, next, Miss Milk Marie.
Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of bad at this because I'd listen to a lot of older artists. So the only album, honestly, that comes to mind, and I know this is out of the year bracket, but it's going to be Rolling Papers 2 by Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
I know it's not in the time bracket, but I mean, that's my answer.
Hey, it's facts.
So,
it's facts.
And I say that
you
because I'm a
guys-
big Wiz person, and there's like one or two on there that like I fuck with tough, but the whole album,
Yeah.
it was ass, and I'm really disappointed in it.
Just a heads up, we will be doing another show where we will be talking about music in general. With these type of
Oh, yeah,
questions.
y'all gonna have to tap in with me on that one because I'm okay with like newer artists, but
Yeah, we just
sorry.
trying to
Like you
get
just
people
said,
into
if it-
new
if
artists.
it's not
We
broke, don't
like the
fix
old
it.
school, older.
Oh yeah, we love old school.
music
Just to let you know, we love old school. But
Right.
you know, like I said,
But
it's
I,
new. It's
just
new,
to answer your
people
question,
out
because
there.
I couldn't think of another album.
There's new people out there not getting their shine,
okay.
so we trying to bring that shine to some of these
Wiz-
people, you know, and
Wiz
hopefully,
Khalifa
you know,
holding
get
back
put.
music, though. That's the thing with Wiz Khalifa. I feel like he holding back music. If he drop his real new shit, then I think you wouldn't feel the way you feel right now. But there's so much unreleased Wiz Khalifa music that he ain't dropping. I think it's stupid right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Like
agree.
said, and you heard it there, folks. Wiz ain't living up to his old potential. So
To worry about the boxing shorts he's wearing.
No, I feel like
not right now. Not right
I
now.
feel
We
like
not
Fame-
gonna go
I
there
feel
about
like
this.
Fame got to him a little bit, to be honest.
No comment.
Hold
Yeah,
on, don't
I agree.
Don't comment. Hold on. Let's get
I
back
agree
on
with
track.
that as well, Bill.
Let's get back on track, people. Who I haven't asked this question to since I don't be
Gary.
realizing. Who?
No, put.
Okay.
And
So,
Meech,
Sorry about
it'll be
that,
Meech's
but-
turn.
okay, so
It's
we
Meech's turn.
had Miss Marie go last. So Meech.
Well, for me, it have to be Summer Walker.
I fucking hate you. I just fucking hate you.
I'm sorry. She's her album was like
I have a drink on that one.
she didn't went through like.
Listen.
They gonna burn your house down, Beach.
No. That's not why I said I hate him. That was my fucking answer.
Okay,
we got answers.
We gonna collab on this one.
Being stole tonight. We got to answer.
We're gonna collab on this one, and I'm gonna say why. I felt like her album was the Bitter Baby Mama album, and it was just too much, and it was just too emotional for no fucking reason. You knew what the fuck you was getting into because you knew all the fuck shit that he was going through with the other baby mamas, and you got into that shit. So therefore, it is what the fuck it is.
Maybe
I don't lie. She was her whole album was just unstable as hell.
Unstable as hell.
I can't do the bitter baby mama depressing type shit. It's just not.
That's what R&B music has been forever.
But she just
not all of it. Not all of it.
So Monica is so far gone. What's it talking about?
I'm not talking about Monica.
No, I get that. But listen to what I'm saying.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
What number baby mama is she? What number baby mama is she?
Damn comfortable over there.
4, 5, 5, right? So you knew the shit that he was doing before you started fucking with him. Before you became a baby mama, because you clearly wrote that shit in your motherfucking music. So therefore, that's some bullshit. You did you knew what the fuck was going on. You thought you can change a motherfucker. You can change him. You want number pussy to him at that point. So it was just a whole bunch of depressing bitter baby mama bullshit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can't change my mind on that.
Not trying to, but I will say this. I guess for me, I can sit here and listen to her album outside of the bitterness. And I guess because I was already a fan of hers, I just appreciated that a lot of the sound that she brought back in her new album was very similar to the shit that she did before London on Track got over, everything. So I was more appreciative of the production versus whatever she was talking about. Because like Aaron said, it's like majority of the music, I won't say majority, but you can't have R&B without having heartache, this and that and that. However, I agree with Patrice.
I don't give a fuck.
I do agree with
make me take my turban off.
I do agree with that, bro. I do agree with Patrice by stating that it was kind of clickbait in regards to the relationship portion because you did know what you was getting into. Everybody warned you. So
did her album
this nigga getting credits off her album anyway.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Did her album number one or not?
Aaron, that's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, you can have 1 or 2, but your whole fucking album was depressing because it was just your whole fucking. At some point, say that shit and move the fuck on, and you couldn't, and then he just looked stupid, and you can gave this nigga all this money you didn't put in his pocket while talking shit about him, and it's like you didn't say all this shit, but you still gonna fuck with him at the end of the day. It's like putting
still gets producer credit.
It's like putting your relationship on Facebook. And fuck this nigga, and he did this and he did that, and guess what? The next fucking week, y'all are back together. Don't give a fuck.
Summer Walker, London on the Track, Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez. Are we seeing a pattern here? Are we seeing a pattern here?
We're not going there. We're not going there now.
It's because it was grass in her feet.
It was coming.
Now she went there. I didn't go there.
You went there. She was talking about Summer Walker. You went there because you know how.
No. She just mentioned the glass of the foot. I didn't mention the glass of the foot. I didn't say nothing about the
I fucking said it. I've said it. The doctor confirmed it. Fuck no. You know what?
Okay, let's get to the comments right
here. I'm gonna gain control.
We're gonna see what the comments talking about.
Yeah, let's go to the comments, y'all.
I'm cool. I'm gonna keep the turban on, and I'm gonna be.
Draco said,
I'm gonna play for you people.
Gerald, silence. I'm reading the comments. Draco said, "Oh my God, Summer Walker shit was whack." He also said, "Low key depressing." Stacey Payne is in the building. What's good? He said, "You did." Hey,
Mr. No Beard.
You know what? Christopher said, "I'm dying." And then he said, "Was it glass?" Well,
that's yeah. What he said. No, sorry. Nothing. That's not.
And then he also said, "What gun shoots glass?" Takes a sip.
Are you open? You know what, Chris? You know what, Chris? Holla at me. Holla at me after the show. I'll tell you what do. Anyway, so we gonna go to the next motherfucking question. Y'all they pissing me off with this Meg Thee Stallion shit. I'm serious, like, cause y'all just good. Anyway, on my motherfucking nerves. That's what I'm saying. Now, name an artist you think people are sleeping on. Name an artist you think. This is people, and that's another thing in the comments, people. It's an opinion. We respect your opinion, but respect ours as well. That's all I'm just gonna say. And remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we are on YouTube now, so yeah, we will be putting this up.
Milk,
so
you over there looking real naked right now.
Good plug.
Who?
yeah, you are. You mighty motherfucking comfortable. Mighty comfortable.
Me?
Oh, we talking to you, Milk Marie. We talking to
She
you.
said me like it's somebody else named Milk. I know you got a shirt on. I said you looking naked.
Oh no, girl, you know when I'm naked.
Oh, hold on.
June 11th. We're not gonna go there. June 11th.
Look, she wants to get me started.
I'm about to say you might see Milk from where you don't want to see. But anyway, that you want to see. Actually, I'm sorry. But anyway, we going to the question. Like I said, name an artist you think people are sleeping on. Name a people that, and before I even let somebody answer, that is not the right answer, Payne. That is not the right fucking answer.
Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
You've been drinking. I can tell you've been drinking already. It's the years is 2017 to to now. 2017 till now.
New artist pay attention.
New artist Payne. So we gonna go to the professor.
I'm going to say two people.
Okay.
Ombre.
Ooh, I hate you.
Ombre. And I think it's pronounced Froshy, or I can't pronounce it right. I don't know. Fauché. Okay, there you go. It might be Fauché. Those are two artists I think people are sleeping on.
That's a fact. Ombre definitely. Definitely. And you took one of my answers. And I
love you too, Gerald.
I love you too, but I can just get my hands around you.
I bring you love.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. So next.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Go ahead.
Meech, go ahead.
In my opinion,
your opinion.
Leave me alone, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Anyways, I feel like people sleeping on Blast. Because he got gems out there. Like trust me. If you don't believe me, check them out for yourself.
Okay. So Blast is the people y'all need to be is a person you need to be listening to at the end of the day. Blast. So before we go any further, can we please get to the comments?
Stacey Payne said, first he said E40 and Fabulous Heather. You're not going to just skip over his answer like he didn't write that. Sorry. Then he gave the eyes and said, hi, Milk.
First of all, if we talk about all the years, like in music history, E40 or Fabulous has never been slept on.
Right.
Okay.
Shut up.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Christopher said St. John.
That's
okay.
He's a good one.
Stacy responded to Gerald by saying, I didn't hear that part.
Wait. Go ahead.
Draco said Jaden Smith, his music is dope, but I feel like it's mostly for people who are creative or think out of the box. Okay.
That's good music.
Stacey Payne said Dex is the best new artist.
This name is killing me, Stacey Payne.
I want to say Stacey, but I don't want to mix it up with Stacey, so I'll just say Payne. The other Stacey. Drago said Dex go in. May Love is in the building, y'all. Hey, May. Hey, you sexy motherfuckers.
Oh, she talking about y'all.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Right. Come on, girl. Put them up.
Got sexy women commenting on sexy women tonight. Yes, let's turn up a little bit. Why don't we? Let's turn up.
Wow, tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
What happened?
Okay. Miss Heather B.
That's you. That's you, ma'am.
Yeah.
In the corner.
I actually have.
We matching too.
I have three.
Right. I was gonna say that earlier, but I didn't want to say nothing yet.
Y'all stupid.
So I have three. It's
I don't care about three. I just want one or two.
Well, you're gonna get three. Shut up. It's LA
I'll
or
leave
El
it.
Hay. I forgot. I think that's how you say his name. Xavier Omar and I guess it's just two. LA and Xavier Omar. I feel like they're very slept on.
Who is LA?
Wow.
E-L-
Actually, he's an
E-L-H-E-A-E,
R&B
I
singer.
think.
He kind of like Drake rap sing type of situation.
You did not just do that.
Okay,
No,
as
go
far
ahead.
as I'm just saying, as far as what he does, I didn't say the stature. I'm sorry. You know, Drake is way up here for y'all.
all riled up over there.
Drake
Yeah.
is
My mama
way
said
up there.
What
if
he
you don't ask,
did.
you won't know. So I had to ask. Excuse me.
Oh
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying-
you good. I'm talking about Aaron.
No, I'm just saying, why you talking like Larry the Cable Guy? Get her done, what he does, what he do is, I don't give a
So
fuck.
those
Okay,
are two R&B artists that I feel like
I
are
can't.
okay.
Fucks with it.
So it's on me. So my artist is DeMar Jackson. That is DeMar Jackson is fucking fire.
Okay.
And if y'all don't know, he got some bangers. He definitely got some bangers, and he's definitely slept on as an artist. So go check him out with 2 R's, mind you. So make sure you check him out. And before we go any further, do we have any comments?
Yes. Draco said, Dijon is a new artist. I think a lot of people should hear. His songs are very emotional and they make you think. Okay. May Love says, shut up. She talking to everyone, okay? She's talking to everyone on here. So she's talking to all of us.
Oh,
Talking to everyone, huh?
Thank you for the compliment.
Everyone. She put
Appreciate it.
ERR. Everyone.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Right.
Okay. Last but not least, did I ask you this, Miss McMurray?
No.
Okay, go ahead. You got the floor.
I'm gonna say Pink Sweat and Division for me.
Woo! Some
Pink
fire shit. Yes.
Look at you.
Slept
Get
on.
your girl.
Talk your
Alright, now.
shit.
Pink Sweat does something to me.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you said Keith Sweat. I was about to be like, what?
No, Keith Sweat too, but you said 2017. Now I want to get
He
yelled
sweat
at.
don't do shit for me, but make me tell him to blow his motherfucking nose.
And you still like them eyebrows? Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Pink
No,
Sweat
for me, I
and
feel like they're slept on, for sure.
Okay.
I don't hear a lot of other people listening to them in particular, and I have both of them for sure on my playlist.
Swag. So we gonna get on. We gonna move along.
I got Rod Wave. I got
I'm sorry, Aiden, I missed you, bro.
and hi Stacy, by the way. I seen you say hello.
That's my best friend.
Yeah.
Hey, best friend.
You can't call him that. Don't get cut.
Okay.
Oh,
You ain't gonna cut nobody. But anyway,
I like you, but I'll cut you.
Yeah, I like you
Nah,
too.
I ain't even
I
trying.
wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to
just
her.
saying hi.
we going to the next question, Jay. I said my answer. I was cutting you off.
You got Rod Wave.
Right.
You know?
You know what? As I did my list, I kind of veered off the subject of we doing 2017 to 2022, so I got some other names. We ain't gonna go there right now because y'all gonna laugh at me. Fuck y'all.
No,
but anyway,
I'm not. Go ahead. Because I know you're
I want to hear.
I want to hear.
I also had Eric Bellinger on my list as well.
That's fine.
A lot of y'all don't know, like he wrote for Usher, like most of Usher tracks, most of Chris Brown.
Eric Bellinger's.
He the man, low key.
He is.
I will say this: if you have an answer that because you didn't understand it, even though it was past 2017, I'm saying still say it anyways.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. We're still going to say your answer. That's all I was saying.
Right.
All right, this will get real interesting on the next question, though. So I'm ready to get into this next one.
Oh, really? You are okay.
Drake is gonna be that one. You gonna switch it up?
All right.
He ain't gonna switch it up. He got to go in order.
Okay.
Name an artist who you was listening to before they were big.
That ain't the question.
That ain't the question. You just
what's the question? Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
thought you was gonna skip a question.
I said name an artist and people thinking
Number-
they're sleeping on.
number
And then,
six.
oh, I'm
Number
sorry,
six.
overrated. I'm sorry, overrated. I did overskip. Name an artist you think is overrated. Name an artist you think is
Queen
overrated.
Naija.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exactly what we gonna say.
Queen
Yes.
Naija.
Thank
It's
you.
unanimous. It's Queen
Cory
Naija.
Lee Ray.
Corley
Don't do
Lee
that.
Ray.
Don't do that.
Or whatever
Yes.
you say.
Yes.
She
to
overrated.
Yes.
As fuck.
Overrated than a motherfucker. Yes.
That little boy
Yes.
need to go sit down
Yes.
somewhere.
If y'all never see what she looked like before, just heard her music, y'all would not have the same feeling that y'all feel right now. Y'all
I-
just-
No, you know what?
You are a lie and a half, and you know
Like,
it.
you know what?
You haven't listened to
Not-
that
not-
one
not
Cory
even that.
song though, bro.
No,
Yes,
not
I
even that.
have.
Which
check
one?
out her- No,
What?
not even
I
that.
don't know the name of fucking songs, but them shit
No.
is terrible.
Don't even name one of her songs. Just check out her XSL freshman cipher.
Thank you. Say that shit.
Yeah,
too.
that shit was horrible.
It was horrible.
Man, no,
Ciphers
man.
is not for everybody. Some people gotta write their shit down. Some people gotta have engineers help their shit.
Guess what? She wrote that shit down. The shit still was horrible. Okay.
What is we
Wait.
getting money?
No,
Yeah.
fuck all
What is
that.
that? What
Lil Mosey was better than Coy Ray in the XSL. song.
Okay.
Gino, you watch the
we
Cypher?
got
No,
1,
is
2,
he?
3. We got 1, 2, 3 that said Queen Naija.
For
So
sure.
I
Heather
said
B, do you have any?
What?
I
Since
said Queen
when?
Naija too.
She did.
When?
As soon as I said it, she said, "Yeah."
Okay,
Yes.
so that's 4. So that's
She was
4.
writing hard for Queen Naija back in the day, though.
Hell no, I was not.
The fuck you
Yeah,
was.
you was,
We
Heather.
ain't
Don't
the
lie,
fuck
you
you was.
was.
The fuck you was.
You didn't came
Anyway.
excuses, but it's okay. We love you.
But we gonna go to Meech. Did you say Queen Naija as well? Okay.
And Coy Ray.
So last but not least, Milk Marie. Who's the overrated
Honestly,
artist?
I think Future is overrated.
Shit.
His new album is very overrated.
I don't care
Damn.
for him.
Okay.
Like him as an artist.
Yeah.
As long as you
I
didn't
think
say
everybody
2 Chainz,
gasses
we
him
probably
up
had a
more than he
problem.
needs to be.
You guys,
I said if she said 2 Chainz, we would probably had a problem.
oh no.
Yeah, well, you know,
No,
like I
I'm
said,
not. I don't get the hype behind Future personally. Even with thought it was a drought album. Like, nah, not a
Like-
fan.
He said, overrated.
Mhm.
overrated. Okay,
Let me get to the
okay.
comments, y'all. Let me get to the
Please
comments.
do.
Payne is laughing because I said she better watch how she say best friend. No offense, Eli is in the building. No offseason.
Eli, shots
Eli's
fired.
in
You're
the
back, my
building.
brother. We
Eli,
missed
what up,
you,
man?
We missed you.
He said Moray is slept on, Big Heavy, and Simba. Okay. Payne says Milk. Payne, you better put your eyes back in your head. Don't make me punch you. Omega said definitely Coy Lee Ray ass. I agree with Professor. Thank you. Draco said Drake, Meg the Stallion. He also said
Another shot. There you go, Draco.
Jacquees,
Jacquees. He's fucking overrated.
all 3 of them. The not so French person. And Eli said Akeem Ali is slept on, Big Heavy as well.
Yeah, he
Let's
was
not talk
fit.
about y'all king of hip hop and R&B, whatever he is, the king of
King of
R&B
R&B.
of y'all generation, not mine. But,
He ain't no king. He ain't even a damn prince.
the boy got his own money.
I'm about to say, I don't even think he in the castle.
Usher had his too, and then they were talking about him in the strip club.
Don't
I don't even think.
don't comment about that one.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Jacquees is even in the castle. I don't even think he know where the castle is located. But anyway, go. Okay, so that's it for as what's her name?
Yeah.
Thomas. Okay, so the question that I said before was name an artist who you was listening to before they became big. Name an artist you was listening to before they became big. And so many faces and so many that just want to just answer. And let's hear it.
Honestly, mine's gonna be Tory Lanez, and I say that because I was listening to Tory Lanez when he was just basically music writing, and a lot of his mixtapes and stuff you can't find on other platforms except for YouTube, and they're old, like they're super old. So like his first Chicks tape, and even before that, I remember he was on a YG album. and all he did was the chorus, and a lot of people didn't even know that was him. And I feel like he didn't get big until like 2016, 2017, and I was listening to him before then. So that's my answer on that
Before
one.
the hair implants, right?
Okay.
Oh, y'all didn't know he had hair implants? That's brand new to
You
y'all?
didn't do that.
Oh, the way you looking like, the fuck?
It just threw me off. I was like, what the hell?
Before the hair implants.
No, I thought you were talking about my hair. But anyway, I got hair.
Tory Lanez now?
No, I thought you mean when I just heard hair implants. I was like, look, I told you that in complete confidence. But anyway, Aaron, since you like talking, who's the person you was listening to before they were big?
It's crazy. The person who don't shut up will talk about I like talking. That's
Right.
crazy.
Shots fired.
I'm probably gonna take Heather's answer, but Duran Bernard. And then I'm also gonna say Buddy. Y'all don't know Buddy, but Buddy's a new artist out of Compton. That
Buddy.
I
yeah.
don't know about Buddy.
Okay, so them two are my answers: Duran Bernard and Buddy.
Okay. So we
Go to Heather. Go to Heather.
No.
Is it me?
It's you.
I'm going to say Lizzo. I was listening to her before she became big and who people knew she was. Like, I'm talking about like maybe 4 or 5 years before she actually came out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going with Lizzo.
Okay. Before we go any further, do we have any comments?
We have one, and Eli said I was listening to. Oh, we have two now. He said I was listening to Kalani before she got over that hump. Her mixtapes hit different. You wanna check that out, Eli?
That's true.
Drago said Childish Gambino, Jaden, Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean. When it comes to Frank Ocean and Tyler, have songs that the world haven't heard, and those are two great artists that a lot of people sleep on as well. Even though that's not, but those are two artists that people sleep on.
That's a fact. That is a definite fact. All right, Miss. I guess it's on me. I was listening to Moonchild before she became big. I'm not even sure if she's even considered big nowadays, but she's definitely getting up there. But I was listening to Moonchild way before. And last but definitely not least, the creator.
Did Meech
Heather B.
Meech didn't go.
Meech didn't go.
Well, he going last. And I tell you like that. How you like them apples? Huh? Go ahead, Miss Heather B.
Well, I just want to correct you real quick. Moonchild is a group, just to let you know.
Oh,
right.
You know, damn well you could have hit him on the side and said that you didn't have the
emotional damage.
Now she knows she can get it for the rest of the night.
She knew what she was doing when she did it.
It was at this moment the creator knew. She
Good job, Heather. Good job.
Anyways, it's not like he wasn't gonna do it regardless. So
I wasn't. I didn't fuck with you all night, but now
he really haven't. That's funny though. He has.
Now you green lighted.
It was a group, Gerald. It was a group. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Right.
It was a group. Relax.
that's funny. Okay, so
now it's funny that's coming for you later. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Aaron definitely took one of my answers. It was Duran Bernard. And the second answer is Sir. I've been listening to Sir way before he signed to TDE. I basically went to go see him when it was only $5 to go and see him in concert. So I've been listening to him way before he got the deal with TDE.
Okay. Meech.
Definitely two on my list is Jack Harlow and Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
Long time, huh?
All right.
Do we have any comments, Miss Professor?
No, we don't.
Okay. On to the next question. If you could get rid of one artist and their music, who would it be? Okay. Professor.
Coy Lee Ray.
She took the answer right out of my mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
She works my freaking nerves.
Okay. She works her fucking nerves. So Coy Lee Ray and all her shit can go. It can go bye-bye. So now we're going to go to the rebel, which is moi. And I know y'all about to burn my house down for this. Good thing y'all don't know where I live.
I do. I'll drop the address in the
What are
comments.
you about to
Right.
say?
Queen Naija.
No, Summer Walker. She can fucking go. Is what I said.
Wow.
Summer
Yeah.
Walker can
I
fucking
wouldn't
go.
necessarily say all her. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, all
Because
her
some of her
music is
songs
bad.
not. Although she's an emotional motherfucking creature. No.
Summer Walker can go. My opinion, though. So I'm just
Okay,
saying.
well, he said Summer Walker. We
That's
think
right. I
otherwise.
damn sure did. I damn sure
Summer
did.
Walker.
Now, Heather B, since you got so much to say, let's hear it.
She agree with the
I agree with Bud. Courtney Ray.
Courtney
She
Ray.
can go.
You ain't got nobody else? Just
Nope.
before
Just
we
her.
move on? Okay.
Heather, we here.
Yeah. Okay.
That
So
was cute.
it really was.
Aaron, we was here earlier. Don't do that.
We was here, not
We was
here.
here.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Double A.
Yeah, y'all gonna burn my house down too, but G Herbo can go.
Woo!
G Herbo and all his collection can go.
You heard it here, y'all. He said his garbage trash.
Herbo.
G Herbo. And as he takes a sip.
Yeah,
As he takes a
that's
sip. As he
that's
takes
a
a
cold
sip.
shot.
But before we get to the last two, Professor, please.
I almost took a sip of my drink. Hold on, because they tripping. Hold on. Eli said Dante Hitchcock is another one, and West Side Boogie still don't get his just due. Buddy underrated, definitely.
Facts.
Dana said, I love you all. Show this is my first time here, and you are all doing a great job. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you so
We
much.
appreciate that. We appreciate
Come back and see us again.
Z said,
Please, continuous.
Z said Jocelyn Hernandez. I motherfucking right.
Y'all house gonna get burned down twice.
No, fuck it ain't. 'Cause I wish a motherfucker would come see me and my wife about motherfucking Jocelyn.
You know how they say you can tell when a person write their own raps?
Let me tell
You
you
know
about
she
it.
wait her own shit. I made a post about that a couple of weeks ago. We know
I
that.
don't
He
give a
gets
fuck what
that money.
Maybe she needs somebody to write. Somebody needs
Right.
somebody need to write that.
Drago
bullshit. That shit
said-
is terrible.
Ghost right the hell
Drago
out.
said Cardi B and Trippie Redd. He also said, I know this is late, but Tierra Whack is slept on too.
Thank you for that.
We don't skip
Okay.
over that Cardi B comment though. That's crazy.
I wouldn't say that about Cardi B because I'm gonna give her flowers and where it's due. Because one, she the only chick on Love and Hip Hop that came out with her shit and still going, so she didn't get her 15 minutes of fame, but she's
Agreed.
still living it. Second of all, she did it all on her own. Okay,
Yeah.
she did it all on her own. So I give flowers where flowers due. Drago, I'm not gonna agree with you on that, but Trippie Redd can get the fuck out of here with his weird
No,
ass.
Trippie Redd gone.
I
for
agree
sure.
with Trippie
Yeah.
Redd.
Yeah,
So long,
Trippie
so long,
Redd.
Trippie.
That's
Trippie Redd is
fact.
not even in my list. Not even on my iPod at this point.
We
But
know. You still got an
Yeah.
iPod?
fuck yeah.
What's wrong with iPod, bro?
You know, I just
And
Oh,
that
you got
motherfucker
one too?
still work.
I'm saying the person who cut LeBron hair still cut yours. But anyway, like I was saying,
I didn't hear
Milk
your
Marie.
joke,
Yeah, you didn't have to because it was so. Like I was saying, Milk Marie.
Bet.
I'm gonna say Juice WRLD. I'm not a fan of Juice WRLD.
I'm not either.
I'm not.
I'm not,
I
but
could
he's
care
not
less.
here, so it's like I
I
don't know.
have, I think, one song, but and I only like it because Brent Fayez is on it.
Trash
That's
too.
my nigga right there. I like Brent. That's my boy.
Yeah,
Brent
Brent
can go too.
Fayez. That's
my top
gay,
6
but
right
Juice
there.
WRLD,
He
I'm
said
cool
Brick
without
can
it.
go too.
Hey, Brick go
Who's that
too.
Brick to go?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I'm not gonna
Oh
sit
my
here.
God.
All his music is great, but damn, not all
Brick can
of
go
it.
too.
Bro, we ain't doing that.
But see,
Hell.
the thing about Brent is, look, you got to put all these emotional people together. You got to put Brent, Summer Walker. Let me think of somebody else. You put them all on the motherfucking emotional song.
Giveon.
Y'all all gonna be crying. Y'all ain't gonna know what's wrong with you because they all
All right, Heather, you
emotional
gotta go to the
creatures.
corner. You gotta go to the
Mm.
corner.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm talking about
No,
emotional.
she's talking about
Oh,
emotional.
okay, all right.
I'm
all
okay,
right.
you scared me.
Giveon's
'cause you-
what is
I was about to be like, now look, that show over now. Like,
I
no,
wasn't
don't do
saying
that.
The
all
show is
that.
over. The show is over at this point.
All right, all
That's-
right.
that's
all
what
right.
I
All of them on the
I'm
emotional
just-
song, you gonna be listening to.
damage.
I'm telling you, if you put all of them on one song, you're gonna be sitting in the corner crying somewhere and not knowing what the fuck wrong with you because the song is so
smoking a pack
emotional
of
that you don't even
cigarettes.
understand the shit, but it hits
I
you
don't
in
smoke
the
cigarettes.
right here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't smoke,
Like,
but all them together would make me want
Shit
one.
right now.
Girl,
Huh.
I be sitting in the corner talking about Jesus
With a cigarette and a drink, girl, on the
Listen,
rocks,
Hey,
and that is
we already
right.
we already drinking, so I'm there with my cup.
Hey,
now.
Meech, if you see the Professor Rocket talking about just on the main line, you gotta call that number you got on speed dial. You said a couple shows ago. What's it called?
Right. What the number called again?
Bellevue, ain't it?
Bellevue. You got him on speed dial, right?
Right.
Yep.
Tell them come get my emotional crazy ass at this point because I can't do it.
Okay.
Bellevue Psych Ward.
Whoa. Now what you know in their whole name, you must have Googled them too. Anyway, you're next, so go ahead far as the question.
Oh, Blueface could get this ass the hell up out here.
Yeah, I'm agree with that one too.
Agree with
I
that.
agree.
Yeah, I don't care for
And
Blueface.
his
either.
girlfriend can go too.
Yeah, that whatever. No,
Krishan.
hold on. Krishan, girl, bring them nothing. Watch for that on June 3rd. Anyway,
Let me respond to this question right quick. You guys said, laugh out loud, hell no, don't put Brent in the same category as Summer. He got way more range, sweetheart. First of all, if you were paying attention, I said he was emotional. He was a little bit toxic. So if you put all them toxic and emotional people on one song, is what I was saying. I just said,
Aaron
he
said
was
that
my
he needed
biggest.
to go.
I need you to pay attention, Eli.
He
So she
can go.
was-
Get the fuck out of here. He ain't call me sweetheart though. He talking to the professor.
No,
so-
he was talking to me.
You're the one that kicked him out.
Yeah,
Right,
he
you
get the fuck
kicked him
on.
out. I didn't.
I don't care who
said
said
put him on
it.
one
He
song.
can get the fuck on. Brent Fayez is not doing it for me. I'm sorry.
I was just simply saying put them on one song and it'll be
That's
more.
okay. He does it for me.
Okay,
Because you got
which is
toxic
fine.
and you
Which
got
is fine,
emotion.
people. Which is
He
fine. We
do
get
it
a
for
little
me.
out of order, people. Order in that card. Order in the.
And then he
Well,
wanted
well, one
to
motherfucker won't do another will. Just saying.
Man,
Eli, we gonna hold a
Come on,
conversation
Heather.
we
offline.
know you milking, so we
First of
know.
all,
yeah.
Oh no. You ain't
already
seen shit
know.
about milking yet.
I know.
Right,
Oh,
let's
no.
do
11,
it
I
together
will
because
be
baby, I
there.
know how to milk them too.
Wait a minute. Eli already knows that he has a special. He has a special
No,
chair
we
in the corner
just
already
joking. We
for
just
him.
joking. Don't worry about it. Like I said, we've been
Juliet, I'm
drinking,
going to
so don't
church,
worry
y'all.
about
I
it.
can't make it no more. I'm going to church.
Can we all agree? Eli already
Eli,
has a
go to the
specific
corner.
seat in the corner already, so you might as well
Yeah,
head
so
over there, bro.
we already got his name.
Over
What
there.
y'all
Right
put him in
there.
the corner for?
You might as well just walk right over there.
He ain't do nothing
He
wrong.
going to the
You
corner
ain't gotta go
because
just yet.
first
You
of
ain't gotta
all,
go just yet.
no, he going to the corner because he addressed me and I didn't say that. And that was Aaron who sat up there and put Brent Fayez out and told him he was trash.
I didn't say he was trash. I didn't say he was trash. I say he can
He
go.
said he doesn't do it for him.
But it's his
Listen,
opinion.
He can go.
If they can go, they trash. That's how I look at it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
That's a
I'm
good
saying.
That's a good
I mean,
point. I don't agree. I don't
I
agree.
will pull the
but-
car. I'll pull the car over, and I'll gladly open my passenger door and say, "Brent, got my car." Like, period.
Shit.
Damn, you put the car. You put him on the highway. That's how you feel.
Somewhere way out in Victorville too. Maybe.
Why you gotta go out?
Not in Victorville.
See, I just gave myself up. Why would you do that? But I was
Not
just
in
saying.
Victorville.
I'm dead.
Why you
That's
gotta
all
Ooh,
right.
that's wrong.
He can come sing all his toxic shit.
All right,
Okay,
let's
let's
go.
go.
That's crazy. Y'all
When he
won't
done,
put
he
y'all
can
won't
go.
put Summer out, but y'all even bring the car, but won't put y'all put the Summer out. That's crazy.
I've been saying that. I've been saying.
Hey, I
something
didn't say I
about
was
it.
Wait, time out. I didn't put her out. I just said that her last album
All right,
wasn't all it was hyped to
I
be.
feel like
The
we going in
last
circles.
album can go.
Well,
Let me
it's
ask you a
me.
question.
Well, like I said, that comment was directed at me because I said some work and all her shit can go, and honestly, yeah, it can. So we gonna go to the next comment. I mean, we
We
gonna go
got
to
no
the
more
next question.
comments.
We gonna go to
Eli
the
just
next
laughing
question.
at us.
I've been drinking, so I don't know if it's comment or a
Was
question.
it watermelon?
He's laughing as he's walking over to the
He's
corner.
stupid. Is it watermelon?
All right, look.
Oh my
Name an
God.
old school song that you would want a new artist to perform. Name an old school song that you would want an artist to perform. A new artist, excuse me, to perform.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have an answer for that because all the songs that I thought of, I didn't want to be touched.
I had a song. I didn't particularly have a certain artist. I had a couple of people I think could sing it, but I didn't put the artist. I just put the song. And I would love to hear an artist redo Anniversary by Tony Tone. Because you have some new artists who can actually hit that song and make it sound good. But that's just me.
Probably better too.
That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's so.
I'm like
Miss Heather B didn't have an answer. Professor gave us her answer. So let's go to a fella.
Repeat the question for the people in the so
Okay, the question is, people in the comments, is what is an old school song that you would want a new artist to perform? An old school song that you would want a new artist to perform. So we're gonna go to Meech.
Well, I'm like put I really didn't have like an artist in mind, but I did have like the song, and I would love to hear like a remake of "Yearning Yearning for Your Love" by the Gap Band.
Ooh.
Mm.
That's nice.
Who the hell will perform?
I mean,
I know that.
But that has
Let me ask you
That's why it was so beautiful.
Listen. You had somebody in mind when you said that shit. So that's why I was like, who possibly did you have in mind?
That's
not necessarily, because you can anybody can take a song and redo it. But if it's a song you like, you would like to see somebody redo the song just to see how they would sound on it, not necessarily knowing who sound. Okay. Because like I said, I have Tony
I give you that.
Anniversary, and I would love to hear somebody remake it, but I just wanted to be somebody that got vocals and got soul that can do it. I know Teddy Swims can sing on that song. I know Giveon can probably sing on that song. Maybe if they work together, they'd probably be good, but I'm just saying.
Giveon might be too deep for that song.
Yeah. He might, but he might not. You just never know. But I'm just saying.
I mean,
it could be possible though.
It could be possible.
Exactly. Possible.
All right, Miss Milk Marie.
I'm gonna go. Unfortunately, I don't have an artist in particular either, but just my imagination by the Temptations.
Okay.
I feel like if you gave somebody the right individual, they might be able to do something just right with that, because I feel like it's pretty level. You know, you have a little bit of freedom with that song.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that.
All right, we're gonna go with me next. I would love to hear Your Body's Calling Me, and I would love Ye Ali to sing it.
Okay, I can see that.
I would love to see that. Ye Ali sing Your Body's Calling Me. So we're gonna go to the next person, last but certainly not least, Double A.
All right, so I got a disclaimer before I give my answer though. I feel like the West Coast haven't been on top in a long time. Like we haven't been on top since Pop died, to be real with you. Like we have literally seen the East Coast, down south, Midwest take over the rap scene. So I would love the West Coast make a comeback. So I would like someone to like to remake a Summertime in the LBC or like Nothing But a G Thing Baby. I would like some of our favorite like West Coast hip hop tracks to be remade by a rapper. I don't know who. It would definitely be someone from the West Coast or from
at least Summertime. I can see that, but Summertime in LBC, yes. But Nothing But a G Thing.
Yeah, we might want to leave that one alone. But I'm just saying we need more West Coast anthems.
That's true.
West Coast back is where I'm.
I agree.
That's where I was going with that.
I ain't mad at that one.
Okay. I can dig that. But can we go to the comments and see what they talking about?
Christopher said Love and Happiness. Oh, that'd be dope. I think that'd be dope, but it gotta be the right voice for that one.
Definitely the right voice.
I think Giveon would be good on that one though, for some reason.
He could be. Draco said even though he low-key already did it, I would like for Post Malone to remake a Nirvana album. Draco also said My Body by LSG.
What three individuals do you have on that though?
Okay, so who would you think for that one? Christopher said I was thinking Beyonce. For Love and Happiness?
That wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't. But she
I don't think it would give what we're looking for.
Exactly. I don't think it would give the
what you really like that.
I feel like if Beyonce did it, she would make the tempo upbeat.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Everything like Before You Let Go, but the same thing how she did to that little song. Excuse me. But
that's what I was thinking, Aaron. Yep.
She would have to put her own flavor on it, and then it still have to be cleared. So yeah.
I think she would make the tempo faster. So I personally wouldn't want to see Beyonce do that song, but that is a good song for somebody to redo. I'm not gonna even hold you on that one.
And she did redo the hell out of I'd Rather Go Blind. I'll give Beyonce that.
She did.
Yeah,
she did that with Cadillac Records.
So here's the thing for me. For Beyonce, certain songs that she redo, I'd rather hear her sing it in a slower tempo because you get to see her vocal range as opposed to her doing a high tempo, like a speed up tempo, because then she kind of blends in. I want her vocal range, so I would rather her do a slower tempo. In my opinion, that's just me.
It's a lot more velvety when it's slower.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Definitely. We actually got a few more.
We got some more. So Christopher says she'll show it the proper respect. Maybe, maybe not. Draco said Childish Gambino for any Marvin Gaye song. I can see that.
That's interesting.
He proved that with Terrified. I will say
I can see that because Childish Gambino has a very wide range because even when he did the Tamia song, I loved it. So I can see that. Eli said, "Don't touch nothing new artist, LOL, please. The line between production quality and quantity is too close. But I would love to see a Mary J. Blige, My Life, maybe Duran to do his on the twist."
Oh,
interesting. I like that.
That could work because he's kind of
that is intriguing.
Now I will say this though. I feel like to a degree, a lot of new music nowadays is some kind of spin-off off of older music.
Yeah.
So it does make it kind of complicated, I feel like, to answer that, because for me, I go to those songs because they're, you can, like you said earlier, don't broke what's not. You don't have to fix what's not broken. And a lot of that music, I feel like, is originality. And I feel like nowadays I want to see more of that instead of somebody like Lotto with Genius of Love. Yes, it's a good song, but you still took somebody else's original idea and made it your own. And I feel like nowadays I want to see more of that raw.
But if you think about anything in life, it's always somebody's idea that somebody else switched up, changed, and made it their own. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, that's pretty much what life is. Because if you think about it, the person who made bread, now you got 72 different types of loaves of bread. One person made a pair of shoes, now you got 723 pairs of shoes. So I get what you're saying, but that's part of what it is. It's about putting your own spin on it, though.
No, I feel you on that, but I'm saying at one point in time before that, you had to come up with something that was different than the rest to get everybody's attention. So I'm not knocking it because you know what I'm saying? Obviously, these people, they're making money and they're doing something right with some of the things that they're doing. But I feel like there's still that middle line of originality. No, I feel like all of us on this panel that are talking right now can sit here and say we truly and genuinely enjoy somebody who is authentically and genuinely themselves to the table, from start to finish. Cardi B, for example, not everybody may rock with her, but I don't see her doing anything anybody else is doing.
But she chose to stay herself, so I get you. And we here. See how we was there? Me and you here, Milk.
I know.
I want to add to that. I think a lot of the reason that a lot of people run to the samples even more nowadays is because it's a cheat code. They know that if you hear something that's very familiar to you, it's going to catch your ear. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will execute it right, though.
I don't even think it's familiar, because they're not just running to familiar. They run into songs that are popular that people really like and then redoing. Like if it's a song that that's hit the chart and been number one, now let me see how can I put my own spin on it and fuck with it and see if I can get it to that same level like it was.
But just because you sample something doesn't guarantee it's gonna get cleared. Exactly. And sampling something does come with a hefty price, and a lot of people are not.
And it doesn't guarantee that it's gonna be a hit either.
So exactly.
That's a fact. But more than likely, like the professor said, if it was a popular song that hit back then, 9 times out of 10 it hit just the same way. Especially to a group like us and maybe and even younger, because like I said, the sample caught the old heads and younger folks back then like the way it's going to catch now. Just
But
for
like,
the simple fact.
if you talk to like older people, like my auntie came over for what's the last holiday? Easter, I believe it was. We just had.
Yes.
Yep.
And Supersonic came on, and she's like, I can't stand them. I was like, wow, they make great music. They taking somebody else's style and getting rich off of it. So you'd be surprised on who really is a fan of hearing something familiar and can relate to it, and
Right.
and who really don't really fuck with it at all.
But the
So
funny part is that's not the first time I've heard that in regards to Silk Sonic. Even though a lot of us like it,
It's
there
not
are
the first time I
people
heard that. I've
really-
heard a lot of people say that. But there's a case in point where there was a boy who was kind of flipping through some old music, found a song that his dad recorded, redid the shit, and it became a fucking hit.
right.
His dad was in a group and it didn't really go nowhere. He redid the song and it got real popular and even hit fast on TikTok. But it's all on how you represent whatever you redo.
Right, it's how you execute
Okay.
it. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
ex-
before
execution is key.
Okay.
Definitely.
And we need okay, so since execution is key, can we execute these comments and get to the next question?
Okay, we got one more comment. We got one more comment, and it's from Draco. And he said, Rick James, Ghetto Love. Now, I got a question for you, Draco. Who you want to redo that?
Yeah, that's a good.
Rick James and Spirit.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. So next question, as Drago's commenting answers the comment. Name an artist you think everyone should listen to. Name an artist that you think that everyone should listen to. Everyone. All right. We got a lot of smiles in this question.
Aaron, you're not gonna make fun of me because I made that smile.
We gonna go with the goofiest smile, double A.
I don't know how to say his last name, but Toby Nguyen. What's try Jesus, not me guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy, Toby. I mean, his Tiny Desk was fire. All his tracks I have listened to have been fire. They all have a great meaning behind them, but definitely, Jared, you know who I'm talking about, Gerald?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, you had that face, but okay.
No, I've been drinking.
Clearly.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I say everybody should take a listen to at least one time, or at least go listen to his Tiny Desk performance.
Okay. So go to the next smile, Professor.
His name is Eli Derby. If you don't know who he is, check him out. Okay. And I would say another chick, her name is Leia. If you haven't heard her, she has a dope voice too. And one more, and her name is, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Her name is Sine Harriet.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
She's dope, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so all the women are here, as they say.
Yeah, it's like Sinead something.
Yeah.
Harnett. Not here.
It's Harnett. HARRNET. I think that's how TT.
They focused. All right.
Oh God.
Okay, so before we move further, do we have any comments, Professor?
We do have one from Drago, and he says Gary Clark Jr.
Okay. That's
Is he related to Mr. Clark?
You smoke crack, don't you? Anyway. Y'all should know who that is. But anyway, we gonna go to Meech.
Well, I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with him, but it's a rapper by the name of NF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
NF.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely his Clouds mixtape. That's what caught my attention, and the song with the same title, dope as shit.
Okay. So you heard it there, folks. You heard it there. So check out with NF. So that's who we need to check out. Heather B.
Alex Isley. That is my
motherfucker.
girl. sorry if I took yours, but Alex Isley, her voice is literally like butter, and her music is just so soothing to the soul. Like Alex, Carol.
I'm gonna go more. Go ahead and say it, bro. Go ahead and say it.
Sorry, take your answer, bro.
All right, but I'm gonna say I got two. Van Jess is somebody people need to definitely listen to, and it's a newer artist out called Mars, and she has a song out called I think it's called Countless Times. The song is dope as fuck. So y'all need to check that out, like for sure. So before we move on to the next question, do we have any comments?
Did you ask Milk?
I'm getting to it.
He said before he go ask her afterwards. Eli says Akeem Ali, Moray, and Dante Hitchcock should be in everyone playlist. And Stacey says Moray for sure.
Moray for sure.
You've been speaking about this Hakeem Ali all night. I gotta check him out for sure.
Yeah, I definitely gotta check him out.
I got one question. Is he related to Ye Ali?
Or what about Muhammad?
I knew
I don't think so.
Or what about the Elijah Muhammad Ali?
They the same people.
Go ahead. Anyway, Miss Milk Marie, what's the artist that?
Her name is Sid. I can't think of the group that she's with, but she is slept on for sure.
Definitely.
She looks a lot like Willow Smith, and so I feel like I've seen people try to like compare and contrast the two, but no, Sid, SID, that's her name.
Great.
Yeah, she slept on for sure. Everybody need to listen to her.
Sid is fire. Sid is definitely fire. Okay, so I guess we on to the next question. Next question is name a new artist who music you can relate to. Name a new artist music you can relate to. And we gonna start with me. And honestly, it's the creator's last answer, Alex Isley. I can relate to her music a lot. She just puts me in a vibe. She puts me in a feel, and I can just a whole lot, and I can relate to a lot that she is talking about in her music. So Alex Isley, that's for me. We gonna go with Miss Milk Marie next.
I'm gonna go with Kalani, especially with that. It was good until it was an album. I feel like the chapter in my life that I had literally related to that whole album, and maybe that's why I didn't think it was gonna be a fire album at first. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Whoever hurt you, sweetie,
For me.
I'm sorry.
I lost everybody for a second. It froze.
Oh, thank God.
On my end.
Yeah, because I thought you was giving him that look. I was like, shit, you really pissed off.
No, it froze on my end. Everybody stopped talking. I was like, wait.
No, I said whoever hurt you. I said whoever hurt you, sweetie, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I was hella hurt. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like she literally wrote everything I felt out in that whole album, and I don't think I've ever been able to personalize an album like that before. So
that's dope.
Okay. Meech, new artist that you can relate to.
I'm gonna have to say Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas for me.
Okay.
Because he touched on like everything. He has like songs that touches on like everyday living and the tragedies that go on within society. So I can honestly relate to it because I witness it like pretty much damn near on a daily basis.
Okay. So Jordan Lucas is who Meech can relate to.
It's Joyner.
Joyner, Jordan,
How do you pronounce his damn name?
Whatever I say his name is
it was a group, Gerald.
Right, it was a group. And it was a group. He was in a group before he went solo. Now, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, Professor.
I'm going to have to say Victoria Monet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the reason is because she got some songs that make you be like, damn, was that about me? Like, you know me personally. So I can dig her. So I'm gonna go with Victoria Monet. I'm not gonna get all into it, but yeah.
Okay. Double A.
His name is T.O.B. Duke. He got a song called Spaceship that I'm really, really digging right now. So definitely an artist I can relate to right now.
Okay. To the woman that has half her hair behind her head and on the front, Miss Heather B, if you can please.
That wasn't a good joke.
Neither is that jacket, but I didn't say nothing. Go ahead.
Okay.
Anyways.
Good one.
Shut up. You trying to make me laugh, but I'm not trying to laugh.
Good one. You got me.
Oh God, I can't watch y'all tonight.
I know it's not going to be within the time frame, but the only person that I really do relate to, honestly, is SZA, and it's her older stuff. She has a lot of music in regards to just personal issues, mental health, sobriety, a lot of that. So,
who the hell is she?
SZA.
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 I know.
That's
but I really couldn't think of anything that I completely relate to besides her. That's why I said
The Weeknd. Huh?
Only on the weekend.
I said her older stuff. I wasn't talking about the stuff she got popular for. Stuff that people don't know about. She has
the stuff on SoundCloud.
Yep, there we go. The stuff on SoundCloud.
She was The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Nope, not The Weeknd. But go to the next.
She hates you.
Oh, because he was hers, and yours. So Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday.
Again, not The Weeknd. Way before that.
Okay. Now, the weekend is almost over, so can we please get into the comments before the weekend is over?
Draco said Dijon. Christopher said blessed because them situations be crazy. Draco said recent album is about ups and downs in relationships, but overcoming those and fight together. Eli says Moray and Dante Hitchcock. We get it, Eli. You gonna just shove them down our throat. I can relate to song for song at times, somewhat blessed. Draco said,
"Are you saying blessed?"
Or whatever he says his name,
blessed.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen,
it was a group.
They need to put all the letters in there. Otherwise, I'm gonna say however the fuck.
That's how he spelled his name.
I said they need to put all the letters in there how it's really supposed to be spelled. Otherwise, they're gonna say how I feel like it. Yeah, moving on. Draco said, "Ye not crazy in my shit." Eli said, especially Dante Hitchcock and what's his name again?
Blast.
Put a fucking X in there for what? Recent album that released. I'm just saying, you put an X in there.
You got to be different sometimes. You got to be different.
I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Okay. Christopher, you know how I feel about that. You see what I'm saying? He laughing because he know what the real is.
All right. Next question, folks. Name an artist whose album you can listen to from beginning to end without skipping. Without skipping, what's an artist album you can listen to from beginning to end without pressing the next? Double A.
Chico K. Dot. Sorry.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
I know who K. Dot is. You said Chico, so that's why I was like, okay.
I was going to use a cheat code and not use a current.
Cheat code. Okay, I thought you said cheat. Go.
No, not Chico DeBarge. I'm not.
Oh, because I was about to say, you still ain't-
I'm skipping all the tracks, all of them, except for
I was
one.
about to say, I was skipping tracks on that, but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I just Kendrick Lamar. That's all.
Kendrick
Any
Lamar.
album, you all his albums, I'm gonna listen to him from start to finish.
Okay. Going to a woman now. Milk Marie. What's the album you can listen to without skipping?
Chris Brown and Tyga, Fan of a Fan, and How to Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick.
Fan of a fan. That's hilarious.
Okay. We'll go to me. Khalid Scenic Drive.
Soft ass.
Ooh. I had something for it, but I ain't gonna go there. But anyway,
Thank you.
But anyway, Acidic Drive, Khalid. That's a CD I can listen to without skipping. Fire ass album, mind you. Do we have any comments, Professor?
We do. Christopher said Kendrick, Good Kid,
Man
Cole,
City.
Forest Hill, St. John, The Collection. Draco said didn't hear the question. Christopher said Weekend House of Balloons. That's a good ass album. I'm not gonna go
It is, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie.
Eli says Wale.
Whoa, pushing too far. But
Pushing too far.
Yeah.
What? Wale?
yes, I can skip a lot of shit on Wale, but we're not talking about me. But like I said,
Gotta respect
question is-
people's answers, Jay.
Thank you.
we doing that, really? Okay. But
Coast
the
Guy, she got
was,
good credit.
The question was, Drago, was what artist CD can you listen to without skipping? What artist CD can you or album you can listen to without skipping? That is the question. And the next person is Heather B.
It's gonna be Alina Baraz, Urban Flora. I can listen to that from beginning to end over and over again.
Okay. Double A.
I already answered. It's on me.
So it's on me.
Well, it'll have to be Street Sermons by Moray. I mean, I can listen to that. And not get bored of it.
Okay. Professor.
I'm going to go with, and of course, I'm going to say his name again, with Teddy Swims, and it's an EP, and it's called Tough Love. If you haven't heard it, you should check it out.
Okay. Check it out. Do we have any comments?
Yes, we do. Dana said Music Soul Child. Draco says Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love. And Christopher said Kanye, Good Music.
Okay. All right, so we on to the next one.
Last question.
Last question.
Last question.
Last question.
Yeah, just
All right.
doing it.
Okay, so last question. Name a new artist you would put on your sex playlist. Name a new artist that you would put on your. Ooh, seems Milk Marie likes this question.
Oh my!
So we about to see who she milk people to.
I'm dying to hear this answer.
Why are you dying to hear this answer?
You dying to hear this answer? With your anal beads on. Go ahead, Miss Milk Marie.
With my anal beads on, huh?
Not true.
My beads.
I was like, wait.
Even though those would be pretty big, but
new artist. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm fucking, it's Kevin Gates all day. If it's a little more than that, it's for sure gonna be Eric Bellinger. Like for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. If not, we could do both. You know. Speed it up and slow it down a little bit.
At this point,
that's a cold ass tempo.
You know what? At this point, Milk Marie, take your ass to the corner and you're gonna sit there for a while because we ain't got time for this shit. She wants to get beat the fuck up and everything. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Kevin Gates. Wow.
Jesus.
So
Kevin had time for it.
Like it beat out the frame, and we actually have a panelist who likes to do that. So
Reach likes to beat it out of the frame, Milk. So you in good hands. Like
So-
Meet you going to the battle? Oh yeah, mate. You
Yeah,
will be
meet
at
you
the
be
battle.
at the battle, right? So yeah,
Meech.
might
Bring your
might get
Meech
opportunity.
is on
Might get
stage.
an
You
opportunity
in
to
good
be
hands,
milked,
Milk
brother.
Marie. Just
You might
FYI.
you might get your opportunity to be milked that night. So
Leave your swords at home.
bring your beat it out the frame shoes and beanie. So we gonna go to the next person, and that is Double A.
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
Really?
I make love to older music. This new stuff don't do it for me.
Pick me.
I'm getting to you. I'm getting to you. But we gonna go beside you real quick and go to Heather B. Because I know you got some.
So you just go pass over good. She said that she got something.
I know. She probably got a
Miss
whole
Queen.
list of them shits. Remember,
Hater.
Nah, it ain't no hater.
You a hater?
I have a few. Sir, Sabrina Claudio. Yes, there's a few songs by Sir that I would definitely put in my sex list. Don't judge me, judge mama.
My
You said
mama.
judge my mama?
My mama.
Don't judge me, okay?
No. You said don't judge my mama.
Don't be talking about my mama. I don't play that shit.
Okay.
You know I don't. My
Mother's
mama-
Day just passed. That's crazy. Okay.
She don't like to say it to me because Miss Cookie come up in here.
You talking about my mama? I don't play that shit. Put your hand down. Don't talk about my mama. Shit.
This ain't gonna make it to YouTube. Guaranteed.
Yo, we gonna get flagged.
Okay, so Sir and who?
My last artist is Vito.
Oh, that's
Okay.
easy. I think everybody fucking Vito.
Okay. But before we get to the professor's answers, can we get to the comments, please?
Nope, Heather, you went down too far, sweetheart. Go back up one. Thank you. Eli says Wale Ambitious album and the current album that was released by Blast current album. See, I said it right, y'all. Eli Money Long and Giveon. Eli also said Jasmine Sullivan. Draco said definitely got some Silk Sonic on that list.
On the sex list?
I
Oh,
guess.
Christopher said I will let her choose because it really don't matter to me. You just trying to beat it up the frame too. Okay. Y'all motherfuckers.
Ooh, okay, y'all are acting a fool in
Y'all
these
out here
comments
hurting
with
and
this sex
cutting up.
playlist. All right, Professor, the floor is yours.
So we're gonna go with Division, and I don't understand why Milk Marie didn't say this because Too Deep and Mood is two fucking songs that should be on a sex playlist. Not to mention Black and Janae Aiko, First Fuck. I'm just saying.
But those are already on my list.
You should have said it, is what I'm saying. You didn't say that.
No, I feel you.
Did it.
I do feel you because Division, honestly, my favorite song right now by Division is Hallucinations. And let me tell you, I would fuck somebody up to that shit.
I feel you.
I
No,
really
I'm actually
would.
afraid for the next person who fuck you.
But
like.
have y'all
I'm
ever
actually
heard
afraid
Too
for
Deep
it
by
right now.
Division? Has anybody on this panel besides Milk heard
I
Too
have.
Deep by Division?
I have.
Yeah.
Oh, Too
Did
Deep
you
is
hear
right
him
there.
say, I don't want to pull out?
Mm-hmm.
That shit good.
Yeah.
You nasty.
Pulsating and shit.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I'm actually
Hell yeah.
I
afraid.
grabbed that motherfucker.
I'm actually afraid for the next person who fuck y'all. That's just I'm afraid for him.
Don't
Know
be
that.
afraid. Give him a high
You,
five.
you don't have to.
I ain't gonna give him a
You
high
can just
five.
mind your business.
I'm minding it. That's just the
Y'all
crazy
spicy
shit.
as fuck tonight.
And
That's a
Mind your
fact.
business, and then
Hey, Aaron.
people,
Aaron.
mamas, y'all spicy
I
as
feel
fuck
Puerto
tonight.
Rican in this hair.
Puerto Rican.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Y'all
I
bugging.
mean,
I like being Puerto Rican.
right. Well, my mama's dad is Puerto Rican anyway, so hey.
You sure you ain't Puerto Rican instead? Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Okay. So you
Provecho, mama. Yes, for the
Okay.
Latinas in the house.
Okay.
Boricua, help.
That's right.
Okay, y'all.
Double A. Wait, hold on. I mean, not double A. Meat.
Why? Keep my name out your fucking mouth.
I am. Okay.
Woo. Okay. Honestly, I'll throw some Tone Stiff in there.
Stiff, huh?
Only the professor.
You said it, not me. I'm just saying.
Why me? Why?
She literally just repeated the words out your mouth.
Literally. Literally.
Do you have another artist, my brother?
No, that's my only one.
No more stiff, huh? Okay.
Okay. So after stiff, you unstiff. Okay, I get it.
Pause.
So it goes to me. Raven Justice Between Them Thighs.
Ooh.
That's one. And DeMar Jackson Off. It's my shit. So before we go to the ending of our show with these this or that's. So yeah.
No, we're not gonna do this or that. We're gonna wait till part 2.
Oh, well, let me see. It's 11:40. I can get 2 off, but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
You gonna get 2 off, huh? You gonna get 2 off?
Wait. So first, Beach is stiff. Now you'll get
Wait.
two off.
It was too deep to pull out. He was stiff, and now he gonna get 2 off.
Yeah, because
You know
he's too
what?
scared.
So let me get to
And
these
before all
questions.
this, Milk
Let me
Marie was
read
milking.
these comments.
This y'all
Where
should
am I
have
at?
X-rated show.
Christopher says, "Laugh my ass off. Professor is crazy, baby. I'm not crazy. It's just the truth." Eli says Tiana Taylor is definitely on that list. You motherfucking right. Her nasty ass is on that list.
Agreed.
Okay.
New York women is nasty as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't talk about TT like that. Don't talk about TT.
All right. All right. Let's do a few this or that's before we get to it. We gonna go with Sir or D Smoke.
Sir.
Sir.
Wow.
Sir.
It's unanimous.
Sir.
Okay.
Gerald, what was
So
your
now-
answer?
If I had to pick, it'd be D Smoke.
Not unanimous.
Right. Right.
Eli said
I'll
D
take that
Smoke. Drago said D Smoke.
Okay. So I'm not alone in this. So remember that.
It
They're not
wasn't.
counting on this, so they don't
Eli
count.
and Drago.
Explain,
Anyway,
explain.
next.
Like, y'all.
last one, y'all. Brent Fias or Giveon?
You already know who I'm
Yeah.
choosing.
I'm going with Brent.
Brent.
Give
Brent
me
Fires all day.
Give me
I knew you
Brent.
was gonna say give me on Aaron.
Brent, get your ass out this car, Brent.
You see that?
You are on the highway.
Hey, you remember I was setting off when Clean T was going through people's cars, throwing the CDs out the window? I take all Brent Fias CDs. Bullshit. And put it, give you how to pull the fuck off.
Hey, pass me one of the
You
Giveon
allowed
tapes.
just
Pass me one of the
at least
Giveon
one
tapes real
toxic
quick.
artist.
I'm not moving.
Me too. Did you pick?
I've been giving you.
Okay, let's get to the comments right quick.
Wait, is it split real quick? Is it the girls going with Brent, the guys going with Giveon?
Yeah, basically.
Basically,
Yes,
Daryl, you pick Giveon too?
Nah, I didn't pick nobody.
Well, who the hell you pick?
Oh shit.
Brent.
You gotta pick one. Remember the rules, Gerald.
Your
They my
rules.
rules, so I don't have to follow them. That's the crazy shit.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Now
you
pick
do.
one.
Well, we just gonna say this. I got too many hoes. But go ahead.
Yeah, so Brent all day.
Okay,
Go
let me
ahead.
see.
I'm
So
going
like I said,
Uh,
the women are going with Brent and the guys are going with Giveon.
Christopher said Giveon. Drago said Giveon. Eli said Brent. Kristen said Giveon.
What up, Christy?
You
Right
called
now,
us.
yeah.
You called us. What's up?
You caught us at the end, but we're glad you made it at least to see us to the end. You guys, before we go any further, let's take a moment of silence for the people who were killed in Buffalo and in Texas. So we're going to take
Yes.
another 10-minute moment of silence. Bow your head, close your eyes.
10 minutes.
10 seconds.
Moments.
And thank you.
We are back.
I got 9 more minutes.
You
Yo, what's wrong with that?
listen, Double A. I've been
All right.
drinking, but it was not watermelon, okay?
Oh, that's good to know because he got a stiff one and he gonna get 2 off. So I'm glad it wasn't watermelon.
Right.
And she gonna milk somebody down there. So y'all
So-
be careful.
And it was too good and too deep to pull out.
Right.
All right, all right, all right. We have come to the end of the show. We have come to the end. So before we get to our final comments, again, get your tickets now to the Big Girl Battle where Miss Milk Marie will be performing. She will be milking
Girl
people, and
Battle.
she will probably have the best.
You heard that?
You probably will have the best intro. Not my words, hers. If you didn't see it, check the beginning of the show.
And
Or
like
you
I
can-
said, get your tickets now. They're on pre-sale for $10. At the door is $30, and if you get there early because you don't have a table because tables is sold out, you can possibly get a seat.
Wait,
But the
don't we
seats
got a
are
raffle
limited.
going on? Don't UTR got a
Yes,
raffle
and
going on?
UTR has a raffle going on
I thought
where
so.
you can get free tickets. All you have to
free
do is be the
tickets to
first
get
5
in.
to comment.
So why would you not want to be there? Because UTR is gonna be there. Milk Marie's gonna be there. It's gonna be an epic night. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be one to remember. Believe that.
And who
You
doesn't
will
want to
remember
see the
all six-
professor?
You remember all 6 of these faces after me.
Who doesn't want to see the professor in live and living color?
Also,
Hey,
with
hey.
Also, with the raffle, please make sure that you are a part of the Under the Radar Facebook group in order for you to participate in the raffle.
Both pages. We have two pages.
We got 2 more questions. 2 more comments before we, dip out. So Christopher said double A.
Yes, sir.
Eli said ain't nothing wrong with the little milking. Just leave my ass alone. You know what, Eli?
Who let you out the corner?
That's why he got to go back.
Who let you out the corner?
Ain't nobody got time for him.
He didn't get let out. He walked out.
Right.
And then wait. Is it?
Eli said, brought to you by a great person near you, LOL. Draco said waffles and soda.
I'm not even going to guess what that means.
I'm
You
lost.
Is that what you're eating right now?
I know your brain is going.
Okay.
You gotta
So-
calm down.
Okay, so let's get to these final comments. And I know Miss Marie don't know what this means, but we're gonna give you a couple of the examples. So we're gonna start off with the creator, Heather B. Final comments.
My final comments. Of course, thank you everyone for tuning in, showing support. Make sure that you follow our YouTube channel. It is literally the same name as the show, UTR Presents Talk Your Shit. You can watch our previous episodes that we filmed earlier this year, as well as you can watch them on the page as well. But we do appreciate if you do subscribe to the YouTube page. Final comments. Don't be afraid to try new things when it comes down to music. Sometimes you never know. Sorry. Don't be afraid to listen to
My
new artists.
heart skipped a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
Don't be afraid to listen to artists that are outside of. Can I finish?
No, but anyway, like I was saying, go ahead.
Anyways, don't be afraid to listen to new artists that may be outside of what you're used to listening to. You never know what type of gems you'll run into. If you see something recommended on YouTube, if something pops up in your Pandora, don't just pass over it because it's something that you don't know. Actually take your time and listen to it. You never know what type of jewels you'll run into.
I dig it.
This is a fact.
I duck.
Get her done, man. Me. Final remarks.
You know, like I always say to everyone in the comments, y'all are the MVPs, and y'all keep up with the energy, and y'all give us the energy to put on stellar segments like this one. And for my final remarks, when it comes down to music, like what you like, and don't be afraid to express that to other people. And if you get laughed at about it, well, that's because they don't understand. If you educate them on what it means to you, then they get a deeper meaning about you. So bottom line, just don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself when it comes to your music choices.
Talk your shit.
Wow, first one of the night, Meech. Congrats.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out what stellar means. It's okay. So anyway, next, Professor. Final
First, I
comment.
want to say thank you, Milk Marie, for coming out and being on the show. I want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you to everybody that came in, participated in the comments, or even just watched, because we appreciate you for being here. Remember, music is a gateway to your soul. Music is what helps you through everything that goes on in life. And never be afraid to listen to something new, because you never know how it can affect you in a positive way. Also, again, I just want to say my condolences to everyone who has lost their life in this last week or two, or anybody that has lost their life to something senseless. And remember that no one race is better than the other. Live, love, and laugh. I love y'all.
All right.
Speak.
Thank you, Milk Marie, for being a special guest on the show tonight. We definitely appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all support Naughty Girl Inc.'s Big Girl Battle June 11th. It's going down. Get your tickets through anybody from Naughty Inc. or please participate in our raffle. It'll
Or
save
you
you
get it from the professor.
if you get them through the raffle, you ain't paying no money. So I know earlier someone said they ain't got no job, man. Well, you ain't gotta have a job to get tickets to the Big Girl Battle. Just bring some ones when you get there. I would just say thank you to my panelists. It's always a great time when we come out and do this. No love lost, even if you're a Taliban.
It's banned on YouTube already.
It was coming. We all knew it was coming.
Anyway, like the professor just said, music's good for the soul. Whenever you find yourself having a bad day, music will always turn your day around. One thing that music did do for all of us was bring us all together to make this group, and I had nothing but appreciation for music. So, with that being said, I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, participating, watching, and I look forward to seeing everybody on the next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Milk Marie, our featured guest. Your final thoughts.
I want to say thank you guys for having me on here. Even before today, my interview with you guys was amazing. Honest, but no, for real, my interaction with you guys just in general, like from the jump until right now, has been amazing. You guys are all dope individuals. And I want to say with music in general, it's the one thing that we all have in common as people besides food. You know, nothing brings people together more than good music and good food. So, you know, never be embarrassed of the kind of music you listen to, because I listen to music for all genres and it brings all different kinds of people together. And I just want to say, you know, like you guys all said, don't be afraid to try something new or out of your comfort zone. What is so funny? What did I miss?
They're laughing at the comments. They're not even laughing at you. They're laughing at the comments. So hold on.
Don't worry.
They're not laughing at you. They're laughing at the comments. Let me get the comments out right quick. Drago said Heather gets it and he's laughing. Eli says this corner was made with secret doors to get out of, like Narnia, and I got the keys. Eli also says great show, y'all. Hearts and flowers. And Christopher said, what's Milk Marie's social media?
That's the one we were laughing at.
They were laughing at Marie. It had nothing to do with
she needs your info.
Talking.
Oh man.
Marie 22_.
You got that, bro?
Milk Marie. I didn't even remember that. I was getting ready to say the shit. So underscore.
And the crazy shit is I was gonna ask again. I was gonna have her repeat it. Like that's the funny part. Like, wait. One more time for the people who didn't hear, and because we were talking.
Okay. So Snapchat, to make it easy, is Milk Marie 94. 94. And then the Instagram is _. Milk Marie 22_.
Someone got to check her ID. She said 94. Hold on.
So you got that, Chris? You got it?
Better
All
wrote
right.
it down. We ain't repeating it again.
She would be legal though, Aaron, if she's 94. That means she'd be 28. So
Exactly. Thank you.
I was making.
I know my math.
I was making a joke, but June 11, Chris, if you didn't get the social media accounts, June 11 show up, she'll give it to you in person, sir.
Eli said, "Yes,
Exactly.
Lord, slow it down, Eli. You can't slow it down unless you."
I think he got it
Anyways.
because I just got added.
God, Stanley,
Y'all working fast. Y'all working
That's
fast.
why- Hey, no.
Right.
That's why I stopped giving my OnlyFans out. I ain't got
You
time.
too?
I do have that, but we can discuss
shit.
that later.
Okay, Milk, we
You
gonna have
gotta come to the battle
collaboration.
June. You gotta come to the battle June 11th.
Yeah,
to get
come to the battle, y'all. Get
Come
all
to
my
the battle.
information
Come to the
there.
battle.
Meet me there.
As they
Chris said,
And
"What?"
see that in person.
We
gotta
done
come to the
started
battle
some.
to get
Chris,
that, brother. You gotta
just
come to
get
the
a
battle.
ticket.
Like as we
Get a
stated
ticket,
before,
Chris.
as we stated, get your tickets now. They're $30 at the door. Pre-sale is what, Professor?
$10 pre-sale.
$10 pre-sale. So
Or try when
now-
you look on the UTR page.
Yep.
yeah, and participate in the raffle on the UTR page.
Listen, we have a raffle every day. The first 5 people who enter gets put into the raffle. But guess what? You can enter as many times as you want, which means you can participate every day in the raffle. Okay.
Yes, so your name can be entered many times. So which means doesn't matter how many times your name came in, or seen, it will be
I'm
dropped.
not laughing at you.
I know. I saw it. Go ahead and read it. Go
He
ahead and
said,
read it.
Miss Professor, you can slow it down when touch the spot to stop time. Baby, if I slow it down, no. When it gets to that time, I'm gonna speed it up.
Right.
No.
Yeah, at the end of the show, y'all
Yeah.
doing too much in the comments.
Speed it up.
At
Steph
the end of
one.
the show.
Get 2 off. He gonna leave it. Somebody gonna leave it in, and she gonna milk somebody. Heather, you got some explicit language you want to put out tonight? Because everybody else has dropped the. Oh,
I think everybody said enough.
Okay,
And what's yours, Aaron? You got something to put into it too?
I'm good as well.
Wait,
Eli, stay in the
Now
corner.
we need something to get your Eli. You in a whole nother corner. It is not Narnia. You do not have the key. You cannot pass go. You cannot collect your $200. You are in that motherfucker locked and you cannot get out. The end.
Eli, we will have another show later where we're talking about things in regards to toes.
Gerald, you give your final
just
remarks?
not tonight.
When they let me.
Oh, go ahead, Gerald. Give your final
Sorry.
remarks.
Well, Eli, if you want to suck my toes, I get them done every 2 weeks, so it's all good.
Come on, girl.
I ain't
Oh wait,
sucking
we
them.
didn't let Milk finish.
I'm sorry, Milk.
Comments.
Oh, no, go
Oh
ahead.
no, but no, I was done. I wrapped it up. I was just saying, music is.
Oh, you
Don't
wrapped
be
it up.
afraid.
I like that. You wrapped it up. Safe sex.
You're
Okay.
right.
Hey, we like that. Safe
It
sex.
catches the milk.
Whoa.
I got
Definitely.
So you milking,
Milk,
but
we
you don't
gonna
got
have
something to
you on
catch the
another
milk.
show for sure.
Oh no, we have
Milk, you
multiple
definitely
forms
are
of catching
coming
the
on
milk.
another show, just FYI.
We gonna have you on another show.
You're
for
coming
sure.
on
we
another show, but
Come on, invite. I'm ready.
You are
Milk,
too fun to not have on another show.
let me tell you why they call me the professor. I was the sex ed teacher. I graduated. So you already know.
I could tell with the titties.
Huh. That's catching the milk too.
Right there.
That catches
What
the
you
milk.
the fuck do?
See another milk catcher.
Okay. Now
Milk giver too.
it is.
Oh my God.
All right, folks. So we have, like I said before, we have come to the end. Final remarks. Well, first and foremost, I also want to thank Milk Marie for coming on the show. You are too much fun. I had a blast with you on this show, and basically, love. Music is a universal language that we all know. At the end of the day, it's something that brings us all together, as everyone has stated, and it's also something that we can we can laugh, we can cry, we can just get our emotions out, because sometimes a person can feel your emotions through music. So therefore, keep listening to it, keep that new shit coming, keep it to where fuck y'all.
Not you.
It's the comments.
It's the comments.
all right.
More comments, y'all.
Oh,
All right, I'm done. We're gonna get these last couple of comments out. So
Eli said, "Time warp. Hello, it's the solution for all great fortresses." Christopher said, "Oh snap! I need a diploma." Eli says, "I need a study session with the big book, Miss Professor." When y'all come out to the battle, you get to meet the professor in person, and guess what? You
In
won't be
person.
disappointed.
Right. You might get to touch the cover of that book.
So what does that mean? But anyway, we are wrapping it up. This is the end of Talk Your Shit. And as I always say, or just recently started to say, take care of yourself and each other. We love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.